How dare you call me late, Blacksky? You know the music is as the music does. There is no lateness here, boy. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream, and thank you, BumblySB, for the follow. I do appreciate it, and welcome to the corporation. Hi everyone, hopefully you're doing well. I took a day for my voice to rest, so hopefully it's all good. Yeah, cringe, yeah, exactly. Imagine, like, imagine not adhering to the whims of the music, of the world, and of the nation. Being the nations, welcome to the nations. I am probably just gonna get pretty much straight into it. Yes, a corporation, it's Chaos Core, but hey, corporation, at the end of the day, kind of works at the end of the day. So, yes. But not that one, that's another one. They also have a more formulated logo. I have a rough idea that looks a bit like an eye. It was dumbass ruining his voice. Well, it's sorted now, it only feels a bit icky. Don't worry, Pink Throat, it's perfectly fine. Good to see you here. Either way. But, my voice only feels a little bit icky. I will be fine. Either way, should we just get into it? Like, stop all the fanfare and actually get into the Minecraft game. Now, I'm just gonna check my sound is on. Yeah, it's on. Okay, good. I was just checking really quick because maybe I'm just in a very isolated area, and I was like, oh yeah, no, we are. Hopefully you see this. Hi. We're on a boat. We're actually at the Keith camp. Now, hopefully this is all going well. Hold on a second, let me just double check something. Is this working? It is working. Good, sorry, I was just double checking. I couldn't see something from it. I was like, oh, it's all good, it's all good. Perfect. Yeah, no, I was about to be like, wait, why is it so quiet? Then I realized I'm actually on the middle of a fucking lake. With some people over there. Okay, so there's Dave, I know that much. Yes indeed, we got the fancy outfit today, because, I believe it's time to make contact. I've got an idea about how we're going to do things. Whether it works or not will be a bit of a risky maneuver, but probably not nearly as risky as what we did with Theon. At the end of the day, if they truly are a peaceful cult, then should things go awry, we should be able to take them. Exactly, you got to dress to impress. Everyone else is very much going to be a more nomadic sense of armaments and whatnot. If I'm going to be the face to things, I might as well be a nice face to look at, Aside from, what could be a bit distracting about the gold and whatnot, but, it's fine. Gotta rep that Nobleman Pass, remember from the past lessons? And, not forget forget the history of what occurred. No repeats of Theon. I don't know, no promises. I wish we actually get over to everyone. I think I had a nice private time over there. Had a book that I'm gonna go through again in a bit, but it'll be fine. Nice place to look at. I mean, of course. Hello? Liv?
Hello?
Hi, you okay?
Oh, yes, just reading.
Oh dear lord. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Mira messed with a creeper again.
Little careless.
The usual.
I go on the lake for about 10 minutes to not even read a book, but just clear my mind, and already there's a creeper explosion.
Look, it's fixed.
Are you okay, at least? Are you okay?
I'm
okay,
fine.
as long as you're
fine.
fine.
I was patrolling all night. He scared me.
Alright.
I got thrown off my game.
I'll tell you what, take a bit of rest and start sitting down. Silver should be back at some point, but if not, they know where we will eventually be, since I did a bit of scouting myself to avoid a repeat of what happened last time. So, let's all take a seat, shall we? I got a few things to go over when it comes to today. Got a few things I need to get clarified as well. Well, I think we can explain that actually. Put it this way, last time, this wasn't the first time we came to this camp. First time we came here was actually on the hunch of there being a Dakora over here. So, what we did was come over, take a look, see what's up. There is in fact another nation. So, to those who weren't here last time, Cheese, Mira, and Silver, who will be here soon.
I kinda knew.
Oh, okay, perfect. In that case, don't worry then, you know that part. We just went to check it all. We were trying to make sure that we weren't seen as well, so hopefully we weren't seen, but if not, I have a countermeasure for that as well. I scouted ahead myself just to check out a new path that we can take, and from what I see, it's a bit of a strange blend, this general area. A lot of, there's a whole line of greenery, but then it also changes to this Badlandsy area. So, what I was thinking is that we follow the green line over to the Dakoran town. I do say town, it looks a bit more like a town. Because the rough idea that I have is we follow that line, we hit them in the east. That way they don't expect where we come from. We already come in from the south side, through the observatory-looking area. Try to catch them off guard again. Now, just to confirm, Beans, you did what I said, right? About bringing more arrows and things? The invisibility ones.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Good,
of course.
perfect, perfect. In that case, let's also make sure...
I also brought 3 different stew types, though I didn't
Good.
label them, so
Okay.
you are in charge of your own stews.
Okay, alright.
Why?
I see.
Well, I know what they are. They're not. None of them are dangerous. One of them is a jump boost. One of them is just
okay.
hunger based, and
okay.
then the other one has the regenerative properties.
Right, okay, so one to use in a pinch, one to get over places, and one just to fill your belly. Okay, understandable. Yeah, alright then. Can you put them in a chest or something and just sort of like say this row is that row is that row is that at all? Would that be best?
Actually, yeah, I can do
Yeah,
that.
if you make a chest. But yes, we will be making contact with Cora. Now, as you know of me, I'm usually the diplomat on the missions. Obviously, lately I had to take up the leadership position, but I'll do what I can to basically do an introduction that is worthwhile and not dangerous to anyone. I will go in on my own. I will engage with who we believe is the leader, who last we saw was in the Keep large stone-looking building. I'll go in to discuss with them. If things are clear, you will hear the Yearn horn, the foghorn sounding horn. If things are not clear and I need assistance, you will hear Call, which, as you know, is the much louder, terrifying one. Depending on which horn it is your equipment. Should you hear the horn of good signs and good vibes, you will come in unarmed and just merely riding on horseback. If someone could lead my horse too, that'd be greatly appreciated. If you hear the call horn, please be prepared with crossbows and all armaments, as at that point I am either in mortal danger and or already dead.
Well, let's hope that won't be the case.
Hopefully
So,
not.
First row is jump boost. Second row is food. Third row is
Perfect.
the other stuff. We also have stuff. If please
Okay.
take an apple and a cat.
Alright. Yeah, no, very well. Actually, yeah, no, that should be good. We do hope to maybe get in when it gets dark, so we'll wait until it turns to about midday-ish, I suppose. Actually, what is the time now?
It is midday.
Yeah,
right
it is about midday. We can wait a bit longer then, why not? We'll maybe hit them in the early morning, perhaps. Might be the best time, at the brink of dawn. That way we get it sorted. Yes, no, hopefully no death. Hopefully no death. That's the plan. But,
Where the horses
yes.
go.
yeah, the
They're
horses
happy
appear
about the
to...
adventure.
Yeah, it's that or they have an allergic reaction. I don't know. Are they happy?
No, yes, they're very happy.
Okay, good. I
Yeah,
would
like,
sure...
what are they saying?
Yeah, what are they saying,
They
Lilith?
love going on the run. They're very excited for the
I'm glad.
adventure.
Actually, I suppose as well I should ask about Dave. Obviously, Dave is from Decorah. Depending on how things go, Dave might return to Decorah, so we'll see what occurs with that. It's just that at the end of the day as well, we should make it very clear about what is occurring with things, so, you know, show that we also
You can
haven't
trust
caused
Dave
harm.
with me.
Ah, I see.
I'm not giving Dave back.
I like.
You know what? Understandable then. In that case, hold on to Dave, I'd say. Just make sure that they are aware that we have Dave. And I'm sure if they had anything they wanted to try and do, they would maybe not want to do such a thing. Hey, Aries. Hopefully you're doing well. Hello, hello. But yes, so...
But I
yep.
like Dave.
Yes, no, exactly. We try not to give Dave over, okay? But, you know, we'll see what happens. Either way,
Oh, that was not necessary.
let's try not to cause an injury before we get there, shall we? In Dave we trust, right? But look, either way, so... This is the general idea of the mission. Beans, you and I are going to be doing a bit of a thing, but I'll tell you about it when it's time. You know what to prepare for.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, we will be moving up towards north, following the western line, and hopefully that should get us to our destination. Now, as I said before, this mission is more to establish a contact and get general introductions. There are some other failsafes I want to imply with all of you. 1. We will not talk about the location of Winterholm, let alone our base. So, if anyone ever asks you where we are, you will just say that we are simply a group of warriors that are settling on the island. That is all they need to know about us, since it's...
Or we could just say that we're traveling. We travel
Traveling-
from here to there.
Yes, we will say that we're definitely on the nomadic sword, but I think as well, bearing in mind our armaments and how established we are, it might be hard to give off that lie. It's better to give a white lie that covers some elements, but not others at the end of the day. You know, we're still practicing, but if we just say we're warrior settling, it's a truth, but not the whole truth, you see. It's easier to pass off at the end of the day. I think my horse agrees with that as well anyway, so...
I can see that.
I think your horse is just happy because I'm holding the gold apple.
Yes, maybe that too. I try and... Yes, do be careful with them. That I've heard it's a bit like catnip for horses. Is that true, Lilith? I've heard like it's a whole thing where it's like, you know, golden apples like catnip for horses. Is that true?
Oh, absolutely. They go crazy for it.
Oh, okay. Yes, no.
It's their favorite.
So let's try not to drug the horses, shall we? That might be for the best.
What?
Anyway, so with that in mind as well, I will also say that any personal matters you do want to say with them, by all means go ahead. It's just keep our home-based location and the nature of the reason why we're here secret. Hence why warriors settling down on the island is a much better thing to say, as opposed to a bunch of travelers passing through. At that point they could catch us in a lie, which would be lesser to go through. Might as well have something similar to what we do, so we can say, oh yes, no, we have a blacksmith and we do blacksmith things. That sort of thing. The white lie is better than a falsehood at the end of the day. Is that understood?
Understood?
Right, perfect. I suppose from that we are pretty much ready to go, so I would say, let's start getting some bits sorted. I got a few more things to review before I dash off, but any other questions before we depart?
I don't think so.
Alright, very well. I will be going back over there on the lake for a moment. I just need to double check some of my materials, as I like to do my research before I engage with a certain new person. No, thy enemy, but hopefully the enemy is not an enemy but a friend. We can hope for the best, expect for the worst. You know, that whole moniker. But look, gate sail's ready. Hopefully we'll leave in about 10 to 15 minutes, eh?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Okay. The mission. Mission is set. People know what's happening. Think they know what's to be expected. A little bit of spinning, yeah. Now the horses seem to really like spinning on poles. I don't know why. Just seems to be a very casual thing that happens. Oh no, what? Indeed, we'll be going to the boat just real quickly because I want to be able to read a few things before I dash. Because I have a whole book about Decora findings. Need to relog real quick. Right. Oh, right. Let me just do something really quick. Well, God, all of a sudden, sorry, I got something in my throat. Oh, I fucked up.
I can't. God, why are you doing it?
Look, in my defense, okay, you're the one who didn't get. I'll teleport you.
Far away. Help me.
Oh wow, I feel like coughing again. Oh god, you know, I feel like coughing. Oh wow, Silver, Silver, you know Mira, right? Actually no, Cheese is around, right? Yeah, Cheese, everyone loves Cheese. Oh no, Cheese is around. Yeah, Cheese, everyone loves Cheese. Fucking hell, I always get the shit mixed up, bro. I was doing so well before stream. Like you wouldn't even fucking know. I was doing so fucking well. Wait, what do you mean? Wait. I'm gonna teleport to someone else then. I'll teleport to Lilith.
They can't actually.
No, not me. What do you mean not Cheese? Cheese, where the fuck are you? Oh, fuck's sake, I just wanted one quiet moment, okay? Just one fucking quiet moment for the mission. Just one fucking quiet moment. Please! Just one fucking moment, Cheese. What do you mean, not you? Why? We gotta love nation. Yeah, you know, just a little bit of nation's debauchery occurring, you know? Where is Cheese, where are you? Cheese, where are you? Look, I didn't fuck it up beforehand the entire fucking time, okay? Okay, fine, tell you what. Okay, Cheese. Oh, okay. Is Silver there at least, Cheese? I said to me, not to me. Okay, fair. Okay, don't worry then. In that case, fine. Either way. Hey guys, welcome to Lore. Oh, fuck. It's fine. You know? We'll just blame Silver, it's fine. Because Silver was the one who didn't get here. But either way, as you may or may not know, I have a book about Decora findings. Now, I'm hoping to use this as my guide around Decora to try and establish what things I should get ascertained, what things I should leave out, what things I should really say to elicit a response. So as we know, the leader is someone by the name of Nomad. Potentially a code name, so I might be prying into that really, as, well, you know, I have my nickname. A quote-unquote peace god has a deity called the Divine Creation. You know what, I have an idea. Machinations, right? Once I'm making a poor choice, oh no. Machinations the head. Do you want to make a bet? This is a peace cult, right? So they're going to be highly in a religious nature. How long do you think it will take before the Divine Creation is mentioned? What do you know, my dear Machinations? That's you, chat. What do you think? What do you think? How long do you think it will take before the Divine Creation is even mentioned? Because I don't know how peaceful it's meant to be. Like, could it just be someone's, like, jaded response to this, nation? Or could it be something else? I don't know. We'll find out. 5 minutes, Matt. Oh! Oh, shit. Pulse, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Thank you. 7 minutes. Okay, we've got 5 minutes. We've got 7 minutes. All right, keep your responses in mind, okay? Because, hey, you know, Machinations, you're working for me right now. You know, you're the brain cells here, okay? Apparently, my brain cells shat out for a moment, so I need to get my brain cells back while you will do some fonking, okay? 1 minute as well from Beep. Okay, so we got 1 minute, we got 5 minutes, we got 7 minutes. Okay, whoever's closest, you get a metaphorical cookie, but not like an NFT, because, like, you know, that's basically the same fucking thing anyway. Look, you have machinations inside my brain. Okay, what do you think I mean by machinations? Yeah, that's right. You're in this law too, motherfucker. Come on. So the whole idea is that they came from a corrupted kingdom turned ruin. So I'm hoping it's not another Theon situation. I'm hoping it's not a case of some king that is now forced to let a bunch of other people, but, you know, maybe they're a bit more put together, maybe we've got a few other things going on. We'll see. Maybe they are just refugees. We can work it out. If they do need help, we can always sort them out anyway. People seem to have doubts about Nomad's leadership, so it does make me wonder if they are someone of a station, or if they are basically simply the best person for the job. That's scary, Lamau. Yeah, Pulse, thank you again. Hope you're doing well. East Dakota as well is where this Keith person is, so if Dave is needed to be returned, we can do that there. But yeah, Joe Dragon, how's it going? Yeah. Keith also as Martial Training was exiled, so that's something I also might pry into about why they were exiled, because it could either give a good or a bad turn on everything in the book, right? Because, you know, if it's a guy exiled from Peace Court, you might imagine that maybe he hit someone who maybe wasn't seeing it, maybe caused an injury, but then again, maybe it was a more dubious reason, eh? We have a few other ideas about potential locations. At some point, I am very interested in this village with a statue. Because I want to see if it is a statue like the one we found at the Alpha site. Or if it's a statue at, like, the one at our lumber camp. I also know a little bit about some people called Phoenix, I believe, who appears to also have distrust, so I might bear that in mind for a bit. Oh no. I just saw your fucking message. You commandeered the PC. Oh dear. Oh god. There's also some other members, and also according to this Keith slash swag character, someone called Hex has abs. Aw, thank you. I really appreciate that, Panda. Thank you for 100 bits. Very nice. Taking this time before the law starts up again. Yeah, no, don't worry. The law's gonna be happening again. We got a moment because I'm totally not just wasting a tiny bit of time. Totally not. But yeah, no. So apparently Hex has abs. This time we'll make them a puppet if they have a coup. I mean, put it this way. If we need to make a puppet, we always can, but I prefer not to. When it comes to like other nations, I'd rather just have a web of mutual cooperation as opposed to an element of control, right? Like, this is my first rodeo when it comes to, like, you know, setting up a base point and then going around some other parts. I've done 1 or 2 other defense missions before. We had to establish a point. But also, being a diplomat, I've had to argue a lot of fucking things. Points that I don't agree with, points I think are god-awful, but turned around to be the best possible situation. You know, there was like this one time as well, where it was basically these 2 kings, right? Apparently they're both brothers, one of them wanted to put a claim on the other one put a claim on the other. Basically, they weren't the smartest tools in the shed, so what I did is quite simply say they both puppeted each other. So that way they were both fine, they each had their kingdoms, and boom, it was all sorted. Oh wait, shit, a hype train? Hey, yo? Never had one of them, oh fuck. This man must be great at debates, bro. I used to be a part of like the debate club and like public speaking, like, you know, fucking bear. In religious education, I did that shit. But yes, either way, these parts are what I find particularly interesting as well. Progress is as progress does, a quote by Nomad, seemingly quite innocent, I suppose. I don't imagine too much malice behind it. However, the next one Last time I held a sword, hundreds died. If I don't see Nomad holding a sword, that would be something I can at least bring up, as maybe I can ask if the axe is their favourite weapon. Maybe hint towards some parts there, See how we go, See how we go. Also as well, at some point I might want to take a look at this graveyard alone. A grave under there. Interesting. We can take a look into that, see what's underneath that mound. And Nomad appears to be particularly sensitive about that topic. So, if we are trying to push a button or so and get a few extra reactions per se, we could always try and go down that line of questioning. But what do you think, Machinations, huh? What do you think? So far, you know, this is the knowledge we have. Any thoughts about that? Any thoughts? This man was, yeah, I mean, I suppose that's the thing. Like, you know, a grave, like, right, they have a graveyard, right? Like, have they lost a lot of people? Like, were there more people and they've just, like, fucking lost so many people since coming here? Because that would then actually imply that they're really not good at surviving, you know, in the wild wastes and whatnot, or if the area is particularly hostile. Or it could just be that they are a necromancer. Who knows? I have heard rumors of potential magics, but I'm not really a superstitious, magical kind of person at the end of the day, right? Usually there's a reason to things. I've heard about, you know, necromancy as a great and powerful divine being and power, and the great dark gods above, oh, hear me give this offering to you of 32 blood bags and a skull. Like, ugh. I don't know, it seems to be a bit more of a loony bin idea to me, but who knows, maybe they are a peace cult in the fact that they're already dead. I don't know, what do you think, huh? Either way, those are our thoughts, you know, those are our thoughts. Also as well, I'm getting used. Be vague and pretend you know nothing. Exactly, yeah. Like, I'm gonna go in just, you know, seeing what they say at first. If they ask me things, I'll say what needs to be said to give them a response, but I'll be trying to dig a little bit once we get a bit more comfortable with elements, I think. Either this is just a group of hopefuls trying to survive in the world, or there could be something very wrong here. We need to be prepared for any situation with that. But at the end of the day, we do have fighters amongst us, so we can probably do pretty well should blows come from it. But I think we should start preparing the troops, shall we? The sun is rising, so maybe I can wait a little bit longer, since I'd really love to maybe enter the Dakoran space when it gets dark. But we can take a bit of a slower ride. After all, there is Dave, so we'll probably be a slower rider anyway. Wait, let's see what we can do, huh? But yeah, we'll be pretty vague. Alright. How's things? You ready to go?
Think we're set?
Alright, good. Well, let's start getting the horses ready, shall we? As I said, we'll probably start heading to the north, then when we see the greenery, we'll start taking a left turn, then follow a mountain. I think that was the route I said might be beneficial for us. Right.
Yes, sir.
Also, quick question, actually. Whose banner is that?
Oh, that's Pillager banner.
Yes, right, I know, but who put it up there? Where did that come from? Anyone know where the banner came from? You just found it. Oh.
I mean, they drop stuff all the time. There was this one time where one dropped a totem right in front of me.
You found what?
Yeah, one dropped right in front of me from one of the pillagers.
Right.
So
wait, you mean
what
the
did it
little
look
voodoo doll things?
Yeah.
Oh, right, those things, right. Funny enough, Nom like had one of them in his hands as well. Apparently they're a good luck charm, so I don't know. Not really a believer in that myself, but each their own superstition, I suppose. Right. Any other questions before we dash off? Oh, Silver, good to see you. Wow, first time seeing each other, eh? You know, in a while. How's that mission going to make sure that everything in Dakora is totally cool and there aren't any more people around that we totally didn't see each other for outside, right? Uh-huh.
I have no idea what you just said.
Perfect, alright.
You were.
Yeah, I know that. Anyway.
Let's go,
Anyways,
shall we?
Yeah, let's go before a vengeful ghost comes and gets us, eh? Let's go.
Nominal, that was an awesome magic trick. Thank you.
What?
Nominal's in my chat.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah. That fucking ghost keeps coming back, I swear to God. Like, I'm gonna get Snake to like do an exorcism. No, you know what I
should
mean.
maybe.
Yeah. No, I think Snake just needs to take a look around, you know?
Foul foul mouthery.
No,
very
we're not
funny.
we're
call
not
the
fouling you,
Ghostbusters.
Silver. Don't worry. There's something strange in your Titan
Shut
HQ.
up, Shut up!
Who are you gonna call?
Shut up! We're meant to be in Shut up!
Yep.
So,
Mhm.
Chaos, while you were out
There's only people
there,
on streaming. Yep.
I had suddenly a spark of feeling like there's gonna be some bad luck happening. I
Oh,
don't
dear.
know. It just seems
Right.
like some bad luck is gonna happen. I don't
What
know.
do you
I'm kind of worried.
mean?
What do you?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I just had this feeling there's someone there that's
So
got
so you
some-
got
Well,
this feeling
You know.
inside your bones.
Okay, I was gonna roll it and say that, you know, that I was gonna say ye old tale of Ghostbusters, but okay, no, fine, fuck it. All right, no, fine,
sorry.
it's fine. I was gonna, I was gonna make it. I was gonna make it canon. I was gonna fucking do
They
it.
massacred my people.
Yeah, well,
Chaos.
I just made
Oh
it
yeah,
kind
very
of
true, actually. Oh god.
Ay.
Oh, dude. I've been online on my own doing my thing when Nom does that, and I'm like, yeah. What?
Oh, Lucky decided to randomly do that.
Right. Also, let's also do bear in mind our horses. Like, okay, so Liv, could you just cover Dave's ears for a moment?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, just cover him for a moment. Yeah.
You insulting Dave?
Look, what I'm saying is that, you know, we are pretty quick. Like, you know, we just, you know, make sure Dave doesn't feel left out, I suppose, you know? Like, let's just make sure that, you know, we're still not, like, you know, leaving Dave behind, because I still want Dave to feel like a part of the team, you know? Is that agreed with everyone?
I like Dave.
Yeah, no, we all like Dave. Like, Dave's an interesting character.
Can you
It's just,
even
you know,
understand us?
well, apparently. Right, Lilith?
Yeah,
Apparently?
they can.
Yeah. So, you know, that's why I asked to have our ears closed. But, you know, just let's bear that in mind. Let's try to make sure that we keep up to pace with Dave, yeah? Right.
Okay.
Okay, cool, perfect. Right, there we go. All right.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go, shall we? So, let's continue on to the, let's continue following just this greenery bit here, right? Keep the greenery to our right-hand side. We should get there soon. Hopefully. But then again, who knows, huh? Remember the last excursion we had out here, Lilith? Yeah. Oh dear,
I
that was a
still
fucking
wonder
time.
how we got there.
Yeah, no, I mean, we were following the instructions
good with
of
the
a...
Very,
Yeah,
very good with the
exactly, and I'm glad, because we were following the instructions of a Keith, which I suppose they're not a navigator, are they? I suppose not. Yeah, I wish I'd known that. Then would have called it Trips Bliss. Ah, there we go.
I suppose.
Ah, a change in the air.
He misses
many
himself
trips.
apparently.
Oh, really? I
You
know,
mentioned- It
Lilith.
says in his book.
Oh, yes, it does say in the book, yeah, he misses Keith, which...
Like a sweetheart.
Yes, they seem like a good soul. I am still pondering about the whole exile part, but I suppose we get our answers soon enough, eh? Ignore me. Nah, don't worry, it's all good.
Suppose.
Yeah, anyway, let's carry on. So yeah, as for the greenery, we should then start seeing a larger mountain in front of us at some point. That'll probably be our way to actually get there.
I see a large mountain.
Oh, trust me, that's not the large mountain. You'll know it when you see it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'll know when you see it.
Oh, just confirming as well, has anyone brought with them a fence post?
I can make one.
Yes, please do, actually. Let's take a moment to make that, eh? Because I get the feeling we probably want to tie up our horses a little bit further away from the actual position, right?
I brought 9 leads if anybody needed any extra.
Yes, that's going to be very handy, I'm sure. 9 leads, yeah. Well, imagine, like, I think all of us brought our leads, right?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. And, you know, at the end of the day as well, I'm not going to go through a whole gear inspection. I'm going to assume all of your gear is okay, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, my
Yeah.
gear is perfectly fine the way I have it.
Okay, you know what? No, actually, no. Beans, can you put down a fence post really quick? Someone say a tool. Someone say a tool. I'm just curious, Mira, you know, I'm just curious.
Shield.
Can I see your shield? Can I see your shield, please? Thank you. Let's take a look at this.
See,
Okay,
it's
Titan Shield MU.
normal.
Yep, no, that's actually in decent enough nick. Okay. How about your sword? You know, let's make sure that you're prepared in case there is a combat situation, hmm?
I have my axe.
Okay, that's fine. How about I see the axe then, huh? Maybe you're more, you know, akin to the axe wearing. Okay, very well. Ah,
What?
Mira,
Yes.
what is your number designation again? It's on your shield in case you need to remind yourself. It's on the backside of a shield. I engraved it myself.
Nope.
I engraved it as number
No.
13. Did I not?
No.
Well, I made your kit, so I'm pretty sure I'm aware of it. I also know as well when someone simply tapes over a number and draws in, effectively, ink, the hash 025. You just inked... You just... Yeah, no, I really should actually. Yes, no, please, show me. Show me. I'm rather curious now.
I've been kind of working
Oh,
a lot
dear.
on it, so it's in a little bit of disrepair.
Oh, God.
so-
Okay, so not only is the handle fractured, the actual diamond itself is chipping. And... Hold on. Did you... No, you just carved... You just crossed out the 013. What do you... You destroyed the fucking integrity of his pickaxe! That's why it's cracking! You made a fracture point!
Did I?
Yeah, you made a fracture point!
The ability to get repaired, so I can easily repair.
Yeah, no, here's what's gonna happen as well. Once we get back home, you're gonna give me the tools that are not 013, so they can be redone to 013, so I can actually put the metal bracket on it so it can be secured. How about that? What's... Should I be seeing that, Mira? Should I be seeing that? No. Show me your shovel. Go on, show me your shovel. Show me your shovel. Go on. I insist. Let's see, shall we? Oh, dear Lord. Why is these numbers? It's 035. Why these numbers? What do they mean?
I don't know. They seem.
The numbers,
they seem
Mira.
pretty
What do they
cool.
mean?
They seem cool.
What do the numbers mean, Mira?
They seem cool.
Numbers aren't cool. They're a numerical unit.
But
Ah, dear Lord.
but they sound like something that would be kind of horrific if you think about it.
I don't think about it. We have
You could
missions
write-
at the
you
end of the
could
day,
write
but
you could write some really scary ghost stories.
I guess you could, but also as well, who would even be wanting to entertain such ghost stories or even like play games about such ghost stories? It sounds completely inane and boring. Oh dear Lord.
I've played some of them.
I'm sure they're fine then. Please, whenever you are doing this, please never redo the numbers. Last time it was tape, now it's sketching it in.
Chaos.
This one you have quite literally just put what looks like... It looks like sauce, like dried sauce on this as a way to do it.
Chaos.
Dear Lord,
You
yes.
think they'll listen to you?
I don't know, I just want to try. Hey, Nom, how you doing? This is the third time you're as fucked up the gear. Alright.
Funny, to be honest.
Yep, no, I just worry for the day that you lose your stuff and we can't ever find it, because, well, you know, it's not your number.
I can easily tell which ones they are.
Road crossbow swap, yep, indeed, I thought it was
You.
over.
Maybe one day I could name one of mine as 173.
Why would that even be a factor? Alright, everyone, sorry about that, just had to lose a bit of hope in my system and to keep things sorted. Oh god. Alright, let's keep moving, shall we? It's getting dark again, let's go. Oh dear lord, you know, I thought I'd switch over, because, you know, make it suave. So yeah, if we keep following the green to our right, we should be fine.
I don't believe that, to be honest.
What do you mean?
It's my 13th
13 is an
mission.
unlucky number.
Yeah, I don't believe it is at the end of the day, it's just superstition. You know, it's like superstition of how defense missions are a terrible thing and how they're always akin to exile. It's a matter of perspective in my mind. Yeah, I thought crossbows were a little bit more on theme. Well, everyone, come on.
That if you heard some of the things that I have seen.
Right, I suppose we all have our own experiences.
That is a big ass mountain.
Yes, there we go. The big ass motherfucking mountain. That's a mountain. But you'd be pretty lucky. Yeah, exactly.
It's a mountain.
Yes. Right, yeah, no, we'll get a little bit closer. Don't worry. Are your eyes okay, Silver?
Oh,
Not tired, are you?
Are your glasses fogging up again?
yeah.
Yeah, it can get a bit weird around here. It is a bit hotter around, so do bear in mind. To Jerusalem, brothers. I mean, hey, you know.
Oh my god.
Well,
But I
you know,
can see the silhouette.
it's a big old mountain. You know, I've heard tales of mountains like these. You know, Jebel Barkle, I believe, was one of them. It was an interesting mountain.
Yeah.
This big ass mountain, an official name. I'll canonize it as that, or Jebel Barkle. Right, anyway, if we follow this, we should get closer to this Decora place. Now, just checking as well, Beans, do you have the fence post?
I do.
Perfect, good. Because that'd be good when we need to type the horses. It's fine, don't worry. You've got this. You're doing your best, I'm sure. It's fine. It's not fine. This Dave is so slow. What do you mean? Don't say that about
Dave. Kind
Dave.
of slow. I'm sorry. I'm joking. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Beans.
I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Oh, look! Put that ass down.
Oh! The horse reared at the last moment. Oh shit! Beans fucking fat shaming a horse.
To be saying about Dave.
Dave is doing
I
their best,
apologize.
okay? Yes.
I apologize.
Oh dear lord.
I sincerely apologize for what I said earlier.
Is that a wolf?
He doesn't forgive you.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
that's not a tamed one, is it?
No,
No,
it's
I don't
not.
think so.
Just a wild dog. Very well. But maybe we catch you on the way back, eh?
What the dog doing?
It appears to be looking and not paying attention to you, so let's keep moving, shall we? Oh dear lord, wolf. You know, I don't think you'd see a dog around here, because, you know, it's not the biome for it.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
Oh dear.
Nothing.
I mean, I would say do keep your eyes around, since I believe we should be getting closer now. So, you know, we've had our humors, but we might want to start considering the areas around. In case they are on alert or anything like that, we should be prepared in case we are spotted, and any lights should not be equipped. When it comes
So,
time,
You guys can. You should
Oh.
probably use your. Oh,
yes, we'll give it a moment longer, but when it comes time, we'll use the cat-size potions. All right, come on, let's go. All right, shouldn't be too much further.
Ah, tasty.
I don't know about that. Like, what? I don't remember what goes into a cat-sized potion, but I do get a hint of berry. Is it berry? All right, okay.
some mud.
Oh, yeah, that's the earthy texture. Right, okay.
Huh?
Yep.
Say again?
Yeah, oh. All right, there we go. Oh, wait. Oh, I think we're getting closer. Okay, shit. Now, if I remember correctly, there should be a light source around here that we could probably start posting up at, okay? Let's, get ready. Up, there we go, over here. All right, follow here, over here. All right. Whew. We are very fucking early is the issue. Right, over here. Right, okay, Beans, put down the post. Oh, come here. There we go, very good. All right, everyone hitch up. Oh.
On my couple-month trip, I didn't get lost.
Alright, so everyone, let's just bear in mind our situation here right now, okay? Over the hill, if you can get down from the hill, get down from the hill.
Are we
over-
taking Dave
we-
with us?
Let's keep Dave here for now, I'd say. Just in case. You're very fucking what? Don't worry about it, I'd say a lot of shit. So, look, as you might be able to see just from over the hill, that is where Decora is. You can probably see one of their towers being formed right now. They were working on that before, but I don't know. That seems to be taller, actually. Weird. Is there anyone up top? Yeah, no, I'd say, yeah, start drinking your potions, why not? There we go, that clears it up a bit. Right, I don't see anything else right now. Just to be safe though, let me extend my eyes really quick.
Wow.
Wow.
How do you extend someone's eyes?
You focus really hard.
I suppose.
Yes, you just focus really hard.
Usually if I can focus, I can get
Hey, gaming stuff, how you
more
doing? Hope you're doing well.
but-
Yeah, no, so let's, you know, extend our eyes a bit. So, look, any other questions about where we are right now? Any other questions about the situation which we're in? We all remember the mission that we're here for, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I see it.
Okay, it's fine. It's just a little bit further, so it's fine if you can't see it. Put it this way, we'll be using auditory signs when it's time to come over. Do you know the rough direction of where it is?
Understood.
As long as you know the rough direction, it is that direction, okay? Right, yes.
Never mind.
The observatory is up there. Well, we should be okay for that. We might need to take them out quietly, though, is the only thing, but as long as the path over there seems pretty clear, I reckon me and Beans can probably sneak over there. Since, Beans, remember Operation Stealth and Switch?
Stealth and switch.
Yeah, Stealth and Switch, you know. That's my house for the arrows, of course.
Yep.
Okay. Tell you what, actually, just while we have it in mind, you might want to eliminate that skeleton before it causes any troubles, since we are going to need to sneak over. Slowly but surely. Nice shot. Brilliant. Brilliant. There you go. Yeah, no, that's fine. You're not an elite trained unit or nothing. Totally. Yeah, totally. Okay, it's now. Okay, there we go. Yep. Okay, it's dead. Great
It's been a
job.
while
Great
since I
job.
last used my crossbow. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's so
no,
funny.
It's okay. We are so fucked.
You really
We are
lost
so
touch,
fucked.
didn't you?
How nice
Right,
of
look.
you.
I can do better than that. Yeah. Look, either way.
Listen, it's,
Yeah.
It's amazing to not be the only one who's not as adept.
Well, at the end of the day, we still need to get the training area sorted at some point, but as you all know, oh yeah, shit, I kind of forgot to mention this. Tex kind of took a bit of a bump to the head. He was working on the hallway area, bit of loose rock. He's taking time to rest. Just, you know, give him some time, I would say. You know, try not to disturb him if you are grabbing some food, anything like that. He's taking some time, so do bear that in mind.
Okay.
But I think it's about time to start getting ready. So, here's the plan. All of you stay here for now. If you hear the Yearn horn, that means you come up peacefully. If you do not hear Yearn, but you hear called, you come up prepared. Now, coming up peacefully, I would appreciate if someone brought my horse, but if not, so be it, that is fine. Okay. Beans, are you, ready to potentially start engaging?
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's take it slow. Okay, let's take it slow. Okay, just take it easy. See you all soon. Let's make a good mission out of it, shall we? For the greater good. See you on the other side. Right, move it, move it. Okay. Down here. Up a ravine. Okay, do you see anyone around us? Stealth time, everyone, get ready. Okay, good, good. Don't see anyone in the houses.
I see a
So far, so
tower ahead
clear.
of us.
Okay, you might
Near
want
a
to take that.
castle.
You might want to take that out. Can you hit this? Miss? Miss? Miss?
It's so hard to hit so
It's
this
fine.
far.
Hit? Miss?
Stop.
Hit? Okay, it's now shooting at us. Miss? 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 One more, one more. Miss? Bro, it's daytime. Yeah, okay, hit. Fuck. Bro, if you miss me with the infinity arrow, I don't know what to say, man. Like, I don't know what to fucking say. Is your aim true? Can you open your eyes?
Goodness, I haven't used my cross.
Oh, fuck. Okay, you know, Get your shit together, rookie.
I'm sorry, sir.
Get your shit together. What do you think? This is some game, huh? You think you're entertaining?
No, of course not, sir.
Wait, this is a Twitch live stream?
No, of course
This
not,
is
sir.
real.
I feel like people are watching me right now.
Yeah, this is real, okay? This is real.
We might be going to war soon, I know, sir.
Yeah. I'll send you into the coal mines as well. Alright, anyway, so. Okay, now let's bear in mind, we get over there, I nod at you, you shoot me with an invisibility arrow, I go in, we get shit going. Alright, I'm gonna equip the
Sir.
armor, just so that way I am less prone to the arrow. Is the arrow prepared?
No, it is.
Good, okay. Now, here's the other thing
That's
I'm
a big
imagining.
L.
Do not look at the Enderman.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Okay, the Enderman might have gone over to where we are, that's fine. It appears to be a back slot behind the keep, we can use that to our advantage, okay?
Copy, boss.
So once you shoot me, you go behind there. Yeah, I get a feeling one of the core just
Yes,
died.
sir.
Right, let's get moving. Easy. Follow the ridgeline. Once you're done here, I recommend you also retreat back to this position. Somewhere where you can hide. Perhaps here, actually, where that piece of stone is.
I see it.
Okay, good. Yes, no, good. I recommend doing that. Just taking a scan around, see if I notice anything. Do you notice anything on the bridges or anything in the sidelines?
No, sir.
Very good. Well, here comes. Right. I think it's about time, people. About time. Yeah, I know, we're really fucking close. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can hear anything over here. Okay, let's get ready, shall we? Okay, they are in there. I can hear that. Most certainly. Okay.
I see this as a good thing. So if this is an attack, at least it's myself being prepared. You know what I mean?
Person over there. Keep moving.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So in a case of like someone does come in, it's like, oh, we're gonna kill you. It can at least be like me being like, okay, well listen. Maybe you don't have to do that. We can.
So what are you up to?
First and foremost. Not much. Just kind of putting some stone in here, getting things ready for the rest of the build. That's all.
All right, very well.
Yeah. Actually, oh wait, shoot, I need this stone. Yeah, how about?
Oh, right,
Okay,
of course.
whoever's doing- Hello?
I apologize. Give it a moment. Well, this is don't worry. Don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. It's fine. Soon enough, I'm
Don't
sure.
be alarmed, says the.
I'm sure that you'll see me
voice?
soon enough.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I help you? You're not from here. You're not.
Yes.
You're
No,
not
I'm not.
from here.
I'm not here to hurt.
Making a joke about people.
I'm not here to hurt you. Okay, just stay calm. Stay calm.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Also,
Thank
you know, be careful with your voice as well. It is also peaking like a motherfucker.
Oh, my bad. Allow me to.
Yeah. You
Allow
know,
me
it's
to
all good.
just.
Oh, yeah.
whoop That.
Yep. You know, I might just whoop that myself actually for totally no reason whatsoever. Yeah.
Let me. Really
Yep.
quickly
Let me
make sure that-
let me get you in my idea of where on earth you are on the little list that we have in every possible existence. Anyway, don't be alarmed, okay? I'm here to talk. Not here for violence.
Okay.
As long as you aren't, of
Cool.
course.
Yeah, of course. I mean, just tell me, do I look like somebody who's gonna try and kill you?
I've seen people who don't look like they're going to kill me, but then try to stab me in the back, so, you know, whether I see it or not, doesn't matter, does it?
I suppose not. However, I am
Hmm.
on my own in a completely abandoned
Of course.
building.
I thought it was better
secluded
to...
from anyone else and usually carrying stone.
Yeah, so hey, let's try not to murder each other, eh? How about that? It'd be a bit of a bloody
I like
battle.
that. I like that a lot, thank you.
Good. Well, this is definitely a stranger encounter that I'd done, and apologies for the jumping in on you. I wanted to do it when you were a bit further away from people, just in case there was a negative reaction, you know?
I see.
As far as I'm aware, you haven't tripped any switches either. I was listening into your conversation. Seems to be pretty much alone in the thoughts, so understandable.
Yeah. At
So-
the moment, I mean,
Tell me, what's your name?
call me Nomad.
Nomad, right, okay.
And you are?
Interesting pick. Well, in that case, call me Chaos.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, same. Let's talk a little bit, shall we?
Yeah, sure. Do you have any place you wish to talk? Because I'm assuming an incomplete area does not suit someone of your fancy.
Oh god, don't worry about this old thing. It's a older code, but you know it makes do. But I thought it'd be a bit more approachable than some other attire. Oh right. You have a few friends around, don't you? I assume.
Well, yes, my people.
Oh, okay.
Of course,
Yes.
but they're
Okay,
off
people.
doing God's knows what.
Okay. Just for the sake of letting each of us know, so everything's out in the open. I have my own people too.
I see.
Would it be more comfortable for you if I should call upon them?
I suppose they've no reason to hide
Alright.
us. If they're similar to you and don't intend on attacking.
Oh yeah, no, they should be just fine. Give me a moment. Any moment now. Okay,
Well, that sounds.
yeah, take a seat.
All right.
It'll be fine, don't worry. That's a good sign. You know, no one, like, no breaking the chain.
Understandable.
Things are all fine. It's all good.
I see. I see.
So,
Hi. These are my people.
Hello.
hello there.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yes, this is Chaos.
Yes, hello.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. You might be. Oh, hello. Hi, hello. Hi.
Hello.
Oh,
Where
hello.
did you come from?
Appears from the rafters from downtown Uptown.
Also, put put your weaponry away, please.
Yes, we don't need weapons,
Howdy,
I'm sure.
partners.
Ah, yes, hello.
my
Come
God.
on in. These are my
The rest of
friends.
them, don't worry.
Ah, good, yes, do bring them over.
Oh, do you need a place to put your horses? Actually, we have.
Actually, yes, no, that would be quite beneficial. We have much to discuss, actually, you know. Anyway, formal introductions, hi, my name is Chaos, and I am with the group known as the Titans. We are simply a group of warriors hoping to settle down upon the island. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintances.
You guys.
Yes,
Nice to meet you as well.
Nice to meet you as well.
To meet the rest of you, hello. My name is Nomad. I am the, I guess, proclaimed leader of Decora. We
Right.
are people that
okay, the old leader.
abandoned or were forced to leave, I suppose, our old kingdom.
Oh,
and are
right.
Simply settling for the betterment of the divine creation, as it was once willed.
Okay, how long was that? 3 minutes? Right, yes, divine creation, okay. I'll ask about that in the future.
If you guys need a place to.
How-
put
how
your
long was that? How
horses
long was
there,
that? 3
you
minutes?
guys
5
can
minutes?
use to tie them up. We do have a little
Yes.
area right by these trees over here. You can kind of see the fencing around it. You can go ahead and tie them there if you'd like.
Yes, you know, let's follow the lead for now, you know. Let's be civil about things, shall we? Oh, excuse me, apologies.
Of course, I'm assuming you don't want
Right.
to stay in an empty building.
I mean, we've stayed in worse places, I'm sure.
I see.
You know, we've had camping out in the stars and in the caves and, you know, through rougher areas. We're actually, funnily enough, with your namesake, we're a nomadic group of people, usually.
Oh,
Yeah, so we do a lot of exploring, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Once we're done talking.
Oh, this is, this was, what was it you called this place?
Decora.
Decora, right, okay.
Yes.
A new name, old name?
New name.
Oh,
A
right,
way
okay.
of kind of symbolizing that we've grown from the ash of what once was.
All right, from the ashes, okay. Understandable.
Precisely.
yes.
We're all hoping to talk. We can meet in the Hound Hall if you'd like.
Sure, yes, by all means. Obviously, we are guests of your land, so whatever works best for you, I'm sure.
Of course, of course. Oh, and a tour will have to be necessary later down the road.
Oh,
but
yes,
we
I'd
can
very
start
much
over
be
here.
looking forward to that. Yes, anyway,
Let's just make
come
sure
now, everyone.
Don't want anyone lost.
Yes, hopefully we're not coming in at a intrusive time or anything. I know that you were busy, but I thought I
No,
might as
not
well,
at all.
you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're fine. You're fine. Thank you for
Right,
not
perfect, good.
killing us. Although we
That's
did
not
just
in
have
our
people
purview.
apparently scouting us out, and it was quite an
Oh.
interesting venture. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Rose, how many did you see? There were 3 out of the
3
tracks.
tracks, yeah.
And
Oh,
Grim
right.
was actually Grim. You were the one who spotted somebody, right?
Oh, really?
You! I saw you!
Hmm.
Exactly.
What?
Oh, dear.
That's quite
Don't
funny.
laugh, Mary. That's not funny.
Yes, I was getting to that.
What?
We wanted to make sure you weren't a threat, so we wanted to come by, see what was going on, and, well, it appears someone got spotted.
Yeah.
Well,
See.
And a coward
yes.
to run.
This is our scout. A coward? Oh my, that's a...
Yes.
I
Yes,
You
you
really
are.
misinterpret
You
us.
get spotted.
No,
Okay, let's not.
Yes, no. It's fine, no,
Let's
don't worry.
move on to
I
the next
understand. No, honestly, it's fine at the end of the day. Like, I understand. I didn't catch your name.
Mine.
Yes, I'd like to try and learn
Oh.
people's names when I can.
I'm the doctor of Decora.
Oh, lovely. Well, Grim. Okay, well, put it this way, Grim, trust me, we're by no means cowards. If we are to do anything, we'd like to let people know about it before we do such a thing. We find it courteous, at the end of the day, an honourable deal. It would be cowardly to stab you in the back, quite frankly, which we're not planning to do at all.
Much appreciated.
Sure.
Yes, anyway, pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Anyway,
Hopefully I'll get to learn all of your
into
names soon enough.
Hound Hall, everyone.
Yeah, sure. Hound
That's better
Hounds
right
Hall? Town Hall, did you say? Town Hall?
Hound Hall, actually. It's a funny
Hound
story.
Hall.
One of our members had mispronounced the name originally, and we decided to immortalize it forever. So that is.
Oh, right. Oh, the
Watch the
Hound
Mary Bushes, everyone.
Tool.
Stop it.
Oh, right.
Yes.
I'm so
Hound
working
Tool.
on
Oh, okay, understandable. You know, just a bit of a switch name.
Still, for someone
Yeah, of
who's
course.
supposed to be sneaky.
Right, well, yes, thank you.
it. Shut up.
Oh, hey, Bubs.
Silence.
Yeah,
Hi!
let me just make sure I got my
yeah,
people.
you remember the people that were watching us at one point?
Yeah.
They
Hello.
in fact
Wait,
came
hold
back,
on.
but decided to say hello this time.
Hi.
Huh?
Oh,
We had to take
Hello?
precautions.
So now we're all
Oh.
meeting in the Hound Hall. Yeah.
okay, okay.
We can do more proper introductions inside.
Yes, of course.
Hours, but
Cheese, do you mind just making sure that the horses are tended to and okay? If you could just wait on the outside, that'd be brilliant. Thank you.
Have we seen Newton?
The fellow that dropped in from the top?
Yes.
Hound
that
Tool.
was-
I did
Yeah.
see them.
Hmm.
I
I had
haven't
belonged
seen them.
under
I don't know where they are.
Divine
Yeah,
creation.
no worries, it's
Corrupt.
okay, it's alright.
Hey.
They're
Yeah.
over here.
I found
They're
them.
over
Oh,
here.
thank you.
Hmm.
I haven't caught any of your guys' names.
Interesting.
My name is Lilith.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Let's take a look at these, shall we?
Bubs.
Divine creation, corrupt decay.
Hi, how you
And
doing?
you definitely are familiar.
Fancy friendship.
Maybe we
From
should
Temple
talk
Ocean,
later
best-
about that.
Yep, that's the name.
Precisely. We should
Good.
probably have a
Can stay on the
conversation.
borders, feeling good.
But
Dead land in need of honey
the rest of you-
bottles. Okay.
I don't recognize you at
Yes.
all.
Hi.
What's your story?
I'm Mira. I'm
Nice
the
to meet you.
alchemist.
Ooh, interesting.
You
I've
don't
studied a bit of
perhaps, you don't perhaps need any
We'll send
student
away. It's fine.
correct?
Oh no, I'm more of a potato person, thank you. But I appreciate the sentiment.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm
like
sure
some.
they'll be fine. I mean, yeah, by all means, if you want to offer it to you. I didn't catch your name. Terribly sorry.
Me?
Yeah, no. Yes. What is your name? Sorry, I didn't catch it.
The name is Phoenix.
Phoenix. Right. Okay, Phoenix. Oh, like the bird that rises from the ashes, right?
Yep.
I remember tales of that. Yes.
Anyway, if you'd like a place to seat, we have a larger
sure,
table
yeah.
upstairs if you guys would like to.
Sure. I'm good with standing for now, if there is enough space, so it's all good. Right. Oh, you got names of
It's quite
people.
a large area.
Oh, we're not taking up a seat, are we?
No, don't mind. Everybody at Decora at least has a designated place to stay, but you're welcome to take any seat you wish.
Okay, right. I'll just find a chair that I suppose fits better, eh? Yeah, I'll take this one actually. I'll take this one.
Yeah.
There we go. I know this one has been
Are
taken.
we all coming? We can.
Yeah, of course. Come on up. Let's have a conversation.
I think this one fits. The Keith chair.
I mean, if anything, I could. Hey, Nomad.
Yeah, what's up?
Is there if some of them don't want to basically stay here, I could show them around?
Come on, Mira.
Yes, of course. I
We can
don't mind as well.
make it
Bacon.
I'm just,
Yeah, it's up to you at the end of the day. If you're comfortable with taking some tours of people, maybe we have a discussion now. I don't mind.
Of course.
up to
I
you
mean, if there are
guys.
people who don't want to be present for a conversation, just so we can like, at least
Yes.
figure out kind of what the heck is going
Sit in
on.
that seat,
then
please.
of course,
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't mind.
Thank you.
So
Let
if
me
there
just,
are people
change
who
the-
wish not to be present, I'm sure one of our many Decorans would love to show you around.
That'd be great, actually. If anyone does want to take a
I'd
trip.
actually like to see this
I
place.
suppose, yeah.
Right,
Of
very
course,
well.
If you'd like to
I-
follow Phoenix, I suppose you're willing to lead.
Phoenix. I need to remember that
done.
name. That's
Well
someone who had issues, I believe,
All
right?
right. And actually, Newton,
Perfect Kingdom.
you're good to stay here. correct?
Yeah,
I
Miracle
would
Phoenix
like
seems
to
distrust.
spend
Interesting. I
nothing
want to
else.
talk to them at some point.
Great.
Alright.
I'm not sure if any of you all either, because of course suspicions arise and such. If you guys want to lead the group to go walk around, if you'd like to stay here for diplomatic matters, completely up to you.
Can I stay?
No, Cliff,
I'll
fellow,
take a
that
snoop
I can
around.
fall off,
Yeah, by all
right?
means, if it's
No,
an
you
open,
won't.
if you're an
You
open
don't
book at the
make
end of the
sure.
day, if that's what you're advocating for, I'll happily take
You
it.
come, Mira? You wanna?
Of
let's
course.
go
I appreciate
around, shall we?
hospitality.
Go as they wish.
Yes, right.
I
Well,
don't
yep.
wanna repeat.
it's up to you at the end of the day. Would you like to explore Decora, or would you like to take a seat and listen?
You staying here, good?
How about you take a seat? A lot of people are going out. It's good to have another, seat here. Yes, right.
Is-
There
you
we
guys
went
got a
by it.
bush? You guys do have a
Please do take a seat. Don't worry. Let's get comfortable, shall we?
I'll stand for now, thank you.
Ah, very well. Understandable.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I've been doing a lot of walking
Fair enough.
myself, so good to get a bit of a, sit in
Yes,
every
I'm
now and
sure
then.
resting like this is of much use. So tell
Yes.
me, what brings you down this way?
Well, put it this way, we heard of the potential for other people being in the area, so we thought we'd take a snoop. We've, been in and around the island a little bit, we've explored around, we've, found our own place to try and find a cool home, but, as you know, we are a bit more nomadic in our own sense, so we go exploring, we do what we can. I dread
see,
something,
Do
but...
you have a
Okay.
standard place you're staying? I'm assuming, considering we saw you from the east, I suppose?
Yes, no, we do have a place we stay. Bear in mind this, the part of the island you're actually at, as far as we're aware, we've done a bit of mapping and, get things sorted. You're a bit more to the eastern side yourself, so... actually, no,
Oh,
my
yes.
apologies. You're actually
West
more to the west. Yes, apologies. It's been a long trip.
I understand.
But yes, no, we are more towards the east to you, I'd definitely say that much, but, not like any, continent or anything like that. It was still just
Oh, yeah,
a
of course.
land travel. But yes, no, we've been settling down. We've been here for a short period of time, and we thought at the end of the day, we are a group of warriors. We aren't going to hide that at the end of the day. We are more versed in the matters of combat, but at the end of the day, we did our jobs, we got what we needed, and now we want to set up a life here, and, settle down, do things on the island, and live out a peaceful life, really. That's our plan right
Of
now.
course. Of course. It sounds like a wonderful plan. I'm hoping everything
Yes.
goes well for your group.
Oh yes, no, so far it's gone
Um,
pretty well, actually. We've got a few things sorted out, we got, living accommodation sorted, we know how to live off the land anyway, and we try not to destroy what we can, so far going pretty well.
I see. Just not destroying the land is definitely a big thing for us
Yes.
here. at least as far
Yeah.
as the divine teachings give us.
Yes, divine teachings.
out of sheer curiosity, how did you find us?
Well, that's a funny story. I believe that one of my members actually knew one of your members who was, as far as aware, exiled. A Keith.
I'm afraid you've got your story
Nope.
slightly incorrect. He was not exiled.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I'm positive he was not
Right.
exiled. That's ridiculous.
I mean, at least from what I was told, especially with the care of a horse, it appeared that he felt not welcome. Is this news to you?
I will share the story I've told everyone else in my group. All right. He and I had an argument.
Right.
Things got heated. He left. I thought he
Right.
was just blowing off steam, but he didn't come back.
Oh, right. That makes things
He's
awkward
in-
then.
He's in the hands of the divine creation now. There's not much we can really do. He didn't leave
Hmm.
traces of where he was going.
Well, I can tell you now,
And
he's
by the
certainly
time I
alive.
realized he wasn't coming back, it was too late.
Right, okay. Well, I tell you now, he's certainly alive. I can tell you that much. Right, Lilith, you had contact with Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's alive, so
He must
there's
be
no need to
alive.
worry about that.
That's good.
That
At
is
least.
fantastic. So
But
odds
he's
are he'll likely be
lost.
finding his way back. He's lost?
I've been looking for him for 3 months, and I haven't seen him, but I know he's alive. I've picked up some things.
Well, this is good. Of course. All right, this is good news. This is good news. The divine creation will will it that he comes back, as has happened for Phoenix.
Divine creation again.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, divine creation. I hope you don't mind me inquiring, but this divine creation of sorts, I have a few ideas about what that could be, but probably better to explain it yourself, eh? Give me
of
the idea.
course. I'll do my best to keep this rather succinct. I don't want to waste your time with
Sure.
a bunch of banter and decorative language, but the long and the short of it is the divine creation is a savior. It is what saved us from a land of corruption and absolute decay in our former kingdom.
Right.
And in exchange for being saved and practicing as it follows, it has blessed us with continuation of life. We establish a kind of balance between creation and destruction in hopes to restoring a balance overall to the entirety of the living world.
Right, okay, so what? Oh, so you come from like a corrupted kingdom turned to ruin, I suppose, and you're
Of course,
now
yes, it was a
Right,
long story,
okay.
but
Alright, yeah, I suppose I understand that, make a world beautiful would that be something,
yes, precisely,
right, okay,
precisely.
right.
And the king was not very fond of that, so
Ah.
he befell to the corrupt decay and became the physical body of such, but again, semantics.
Okay, I mean,
But
semantics
he
are
was
always
the reason-
interesting. After all, we all come from places. It's, good to understand where we all came from. I'm sure we'll,
course.
find out more about each other, and maybe we'll be able to explore how we all came from here anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, I don't want to bore you with semantics, but
I've heard
all
worse.
you really must know is corrupt decay was the thing that is a balance of destruction, and the divine creation is a balance of creation. The two
Right.
work in harmony. Neither can exist while the other doesn't.
Like a yin and yang,
As
I
most
suppose.
things
So, is it a religion?
do.
Yeah.
I suppose religion is a strong word. I mean, we have a set of teachings that we like to bring to others. It's not forced upon any people by all means. I hope you don't think I'm forcing this upon you.
No, of course
It's
not.
simply a way of us continuing to exist and work with our land and what we've been given.
Right, very well. So almost like a teaching or a form of discipline, I suppose, is more akin to it, you would explain?
Yes.
I mean, we...
It's- It saved us.
Oh,
There's
right.
no other way to go about it than how would you thank somebody who saved your life?
I don't know. At the end of the day, when it comes to us as Titans, it's more of a... I mean, it might seem a bit more crass, but we almost expect it in a way, brothers and sisters in arms and whatnot, it's something you wouldn't do for another and something you would do for another at the end of the day.
Oh, so
It's-
you're all related.
No, it's more brothers and sisters in battle, per se. If you are fighting, you need to be able to rely on people around you like a family. So, whilst we aren't bound by blood, we're bound by an oath. At least that's our story in it.
Of course. An oath, you say?
Yes, an
What's
oath.
our teachings?
Not exactly teachings, it's a bit more abstract than that. It's, probably the best way to explain it is a, discipline, really. What you should try to do, what you shouldn't try to do. But, long story short of it, whatever is done for the greater good, really, at the end of the day. That's what we all stand for. After all, it's for the greater good.
Fair enough. I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else to discuss? Otherwise, we can show you around the area a little bit. I'm sure if you're feeling up to walking again, of course.
Oh, of course, I can walk around all the time, anytime. But I suppose out of curiosity, how long have you been here for? You seem to be starting up a multitude of constructions, eh?
Well, of course, it's kind of our thing, and plus, I was once in architecture.
Oh, right.
You've
You're in
been here
architecture.
for a while. I was in architecture, yes. The
Ah,
royal
yes.
architect.
Oh, right. I see. So,
but yes, places have been being created, been working on, currently working on expanding a bit more, actually.
Oh, right, yes.
But as of late, it's been just establishing a home. We've actually been given official confirmation this is officially a home.
Oh,
So
right,
now we
okay.
can simply continue
Yeah.
to push forward.
Official confirmation? Sorry? Like,
Yes, downstairs.
downstairs? As in, like, what, someone came by to say it is a home, or?
Well, not yes and no. Well, it's hard to explain. Essentially, the Divine
Okay.
Creation left us a message saying that this place has been established a home, and decreed us all to be either blessed or cursed.
We could show them downstairs.
I'm curious, actually. Let's go
I
curse
suppose,
day.
of course.
Yeah, I'm curious. Yes, no, come on. After you. They're still cursed, saying that they
Simply
promised to it?
signs.
Interesting. Right. Okay.
Which I'm sure skeptics would argue anybody could place the signs. However,
Right, so Divine Creation, Corrupt Decay. Are these people marked as good and bad, or?
essentially marked as the things they create are either blessed under the Divine Creation's light or cursed under the Corrupt Decay's shadow.
So,
However,
a form of
it's
fate.
nothing- I suppose, yes. It's nothing that's completely negative. For example, if you walked into a Corrupt Decay's build, you might just feel a bit more apprehensive or anxious or paranoid, but nothing that would immediately warrant, like, danger to your health, of
Right.
course. And the Divine Creation, like the Hound Hall, which I built myself, actually,
Right.
gives a bit of an air of blessing, an air of safety, solitude.
Right, okay, so it's a way to... I hope it doesn't come across as wrong, but does that not sound awfully judgy in a way, that whatever someone will create will always be, you know, negative in some way? Is there not a way to break it?
necessarily. This was a random chance. Well, I suppose if a Corrupt Decay and a Divine Creative work together, the place that they build is not cursed or blessed in any way. It's simply neutral.
Right, but I suppose
There's no
there'd
way
be...
to stray away from the Divine Creation's mentionings.
No,
Well,
of
who
course.
wants to? It's an establishment of balance.
Yes, no, of course. I suppose I was just wondering what it could take for someone of Corrupt Decay, let's call it, to become divine, I suppose. Was there even a possibility for that then in your teachings, or...?
I have never seen it before, actually, but I suppose everything is possible.
Yes, no, you know, the opportunity of everyone. That's one of the things I find interesting about, you know, humanity and those alike. The ingenuity of that. There's always a chance, but hey, I don't know, I'm the new person here. Maybe I'm just trying not to quite, maybe I
No
just don't quite
worries.
understand what's occurring. But, you know, it's fine, I'm sure. Yeah, no, it's all new
Questions are
systems, eh?
normal.
Yes, of course, you know, I mean, trust me, I've got plenty of questions, but, you know, I won't bore you with my questions either, but I'll have a few when it comes down to time, eh?
Yes, perhaps in a little while, of course.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably want to chat as well at some point, but you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. How about a tour? You did say a tour, right?
Oh yes, of course,
Yeah.
of course. I'm not sure
Right.
where the other group went, but we can go ahead and show you all around. Oh, never
Cool.
mind, found the other group.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
They're right outside.
Yes.
I suppose. Phoenix, how much have you shown
Hello.
them?
Interesting.
I haven't shown them much. We had a little situation
So
with,
people are
where
forced to say that they're
kinda
good or
stormed
bad.
off.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh?
Yeah. They're...
I see.
Sorry, Chaos, but they were a little bit hostile to your guests.
Oh,
and
right.
I was trying to be
I
friendly.
could check up on them, I suppose.
They're not,
I-
I
Would
guess,
that be
keen.
wise?
I mean-
I can go check up myself. I don't mind.
If they do need to talk to
Uh,
a Titan, I don't mind lending my, face to it all. I can try to alleviate any concerns they have. If you just let me know of any concerns they have, I can do what I can.
Well, they did
Well-
insult.
They did insult
They did
Beans.
insult Bean's
Ah.
ability to scout.
Right.
So
Well,
that sounds like
hmm.
something that might need to be reconciled between the two of you.
that maybe.
yeah.
If you don't mind, at least kind of keeping an overlook, I suppose.
Yeah,
perhaps that
I
would be helpful.
can. I can head over and keep an overview of
Hmm.
everything.
Okay, it's ready for
Yeah,
slighting.
just to be safe. And if Grim does ask you to leave, however, I would suggest walking away.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
interesting
Yeah.
in there.
They are.
They're harmless, I assure you. Just
Okay.
curious.
They're, perhaps emotionally driven, perhaps?
Very emotionally driven, very faithful
Right.
as well. One of the few people who
Zealous, I
kind of has shown.
suppose would be the term.
Yeah, I suppose
okay.
a devotee, if you like. But
Mhm.
Okay.
anyway, to
Hmm.
resolve this, if you two would like to head over to the doctor's office,
Yeah,
I'm assuming
yeah.
that's where they went.
I have to assume so.
Yeah.
Yes.
They went to the
Let's-
office.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
let's head over.
Right.
Let's head over. All right.
Have fun!
Best
Thank
of luck.
you.
Whoa, but thank you.
There's always going to be
I love
teething
that guy.
problems, I
Really
suppose.
liking to not visit the
Yeah.
cemetery again.
First
But
time,
anyway,
first time meeting
um,
Beans. he's a
Cemetery.
very nice person.
yes, that's something as a discussion for later. Trust me, it's not really
Okay.
anything to be worried about.
I mean, at the end of the day, we'll come from.
over this direction.
Yeah. Sure, we'll do that later. Yes, no, let's go.
Yeah, I can show you
Cemetery,
the big
graveyard.
house.
Okay. Yes, by all means. I'm
Oh, and
curious as
also
to where you all
careful with
started.
the-
Yeah,
Careful
don't
with
worry.
the bushes, please. They're kind of everywhere.
Yeah. So, do you have foxes in the area? You know, any of them? Hints of berries?
No, we haven't seen any as of late.
Oh, really? Oh, and it's raining. Oh, well.
Oh, pardon the rain. We
It's
did
fine.
never have this right here.
Oh, it's fine.
It was a...
I mean, I just thought there be some fox around, but... Oh, right, okay, interesting. Almost like...
This was
Oh,
our
how
start
humble.
area.
Ah,
It was, yes, very humble as the beginning.
yes. Oh.
But everyone was to create a certain tent to begin with. People then went off and made their own places that are spanning
the statues
far and
again.
wide. But this is also where
Yeah,
people
good job,
last
Cheese,
stopped.
good job. Right, I see, very well. Yes. Yeah, notice the statue. Did you build that yourself, or...?
No, that was actually here. It actually held a bunch of resources for us to get started with. It was
Oh,
really
right.
nice. A wonderful blessing of the divine creation, I'm sure.
Right, out of curiosity, what was in there?
Let's see. There was
A bundle?
Seeds. Yes, actually. Oh, were you blessed as well?
I don't know quite blessed, since I'm obviously not perhaps a follower, but it was there, most certainly. We had some resources there to start the growing of trees and to, you know, start planting crops to eat from. It was a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, we found
Statues
most
seem
of
to
that
connect.
too.
Perhaps fate is real, who knows?
Perhaps,
Sorry, I
and besides,
digress.
The divine creations kind of extends not just to those who listen, but
Right.
it's something that governs the world. You don't
Right,
have to be a
okay.
follower to still feel its warmth.
Right, I see. Well,
But yeah,
that's
this is our
soothing.
livestock area.
Yes, right, very well. I'm
I'll
also
take
just
you
gonna
all
do
over
this.
to the greenhouse if you'd like.
Yes, no, by all means. Unfortunately, we don't have one of our more farming-focused people, but, you know, we can take a gander. We actually have Liv, who is our
yeah.
Beastmaster, who helps to tend to the animals and make sure
Oh,
they're well and
interesting.
healthy. Isn't that right,
Is that
Liv?
console?
You're our
Yes, Consul?
Beastmaster. You tend to the animals, right?
Yes, console.
Yes, you don't need to. You don't need to be so formal. You know, I'm saying
Very
what you
excited
do.
about the animals. I hear animals.
Yes, indeed. So you know, if you need any
yes,
animals
we've
tend
had
to.
parrots around here.
Oh right. Oh lovely.
I'm not sure what kind of areas you guys are living around, but we happen to have jurisdiction over 3 different areas: the jungle,
right.
the Badlands, and a plain/forest biome, I suppose.
All right.
But yes, we have parrots. I actually have 2.
All right. Very well. Interesting. I mean,
I
hey,
hear
fortunate for
they
you
dance
then.
with music.
They do.
Burp.
However, we have not been so lucky as to find gifts
Ah.
of music just yet.
Actually, here.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
oh my goodness, thank you.
Yes, a fun fact. A way to maybe get these to drop is you've seen the exploding plant life as well as the undead skeletons, right?
Yes, I
Yes.
do know what you're talking about.
Good, well,
The
guess-
creatures.
The creepers can actually drop off a music disc, so if you're, you know, lucky enough to, you know, weaken the creeper down with a sword and then get him shot, you get a music disc. Can be very handy.
I see.
Does require a bit of combat, but
got one from that.
ah, there you go. There you go,
Here,
lovely.
You can take the skip as well, since you seem to be our keeper of music.
There we go, ready to
One of the
establish
disc ones
DJ.
that I found that was really wonderful.
I mean, look, more fucking statues, I don't fucking know, I'm trying to find
Anyway,
out.
the
Everyone has that
greenhouse over
shit.
This way.
Yes, right, yes, let's go.
This was our very start of the beginning was just, we didn't actually have these tents, it was just creations later down the road.
Righty.
And then we did have a farm farther out that way, but then it became the greenhouse.
Right,
Place
yes.
where we were able to kind of grow foods, keep things kind of together.
Do you find the climate here, like, you know, comfortable when it comes to crop growing, or is this just more for
absolutely.
the...
Especially the farther you travel east, considering that's
Right.
kind of where our plains area is. That's a rather temperate condition. The jungle has the rain, so as
Ah,
far
right,
as
okay,
growing goes,
understandable.
we tend to have things saved here.
Okay, understandable. I suppose it keeps it controlled and stops any, you know, spreads of blights or anything like that. Understandable, understandable. Right, not too bad.
Absolutely.
Hey, no man.
Of course.
I
Yeah,
want to go check on Grim real quick.
yeah of
if
course. Be
everything's
safe,
gone
please.
Hmm.
All right.
Will do.
But anyway, sorry, shall we continue on? Also, if you have any
Of course,
questions
of
about
course,
me,
go this way.
I'm more than happy to answer them. We can chat a bit more later, but, you know,
Yeah,
anything you want to ask, I'm happy to
absolutely.
answer.
Actually, I don't think I caught your name, the Beastmaster. Did I catch your
Lilith.
name? Lilith.
Yes, you
Yes, I have heard your name before.
Yes, sorry, I don't think I caught
Anyway.
your name, actually.
Let's hope.
What's your name?
Rose.
Rose, right, okay, I'll try to remember that. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, there's a bunch of names. We're all probably going to forget something, but
Of
I'll
course,
try and forget
and
I
that.
definitely remember you.
Hmm.
You've been mentioned
I
a couple times.
see.
Yes.
Interesting. Not sure as to why, but all right. We can head over this way if you'd like. You'll also notice tree houses actually built by our very own Rose.
All right, oh, lovely.
Quite the
Oh, not too
parkour
bad.
enthusiast and climber themselves.
You know, got to stay active.
You'll also see that we somehow have some skeleton horse in a tree.
Oh.
That was
Wait.
pointed out when there was still a skeleton on it.
Oh.
I have not
Do you-
seen it since. It's
do
just, no, I think it's all right there. It hasn't attacked
It's all
anyone.
it's all right there. Understandable. What's that over there? The
Oh,
you know,
nothing to be
little
worried
birch
of, no
board.
worries.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, of course, just
I thought-
simply Halloween decoration if you'd like to.
Oh,
keep it
okay.
That way.
Oh, right,
Um,
Halloween. I've heard that name used a few times. We have more of a
Yeah, of
Hallows
course.
night per se, but you know,
I
different
see.
different ways.
Halloween or Dia de los Muertos for our people.
Ah,
It's
right.
From the people that I came from, at least.
Yes.
And then brought into Decorah as I, chose to.
Yes, no, of course,
This
traditions
is
spread
our
over
map
time.
Area.
Right. Okay. Yes.
Although, area that has yet to be completed, this was led actually
Ah.
by Keith.
Righty,
Hasn't been
oh.
worked on much, as we've been kind of just doing a couple of things. You just have the general area, although we
Hmm.
should be heading out probably more east, actually.
Oh, right. Okay.
Mapping the area
interesting.
further down this way.
Right. Yes. No. I mean, I suppose that could not be too bad. I suppose you got enough resources for that when it comes to like iron and redstone and whatnot.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Good.
Yeah, Newton has actually been very, very helpful with
Ah,
the
brilliant.
internet stuff, along with
Oh,
things
good.
being in the supply house that anyone can take and choose from.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so it's much more. I suppose I'm just trying to work out, you know, your whole sort of system here. Obviously, you mentioned a sort of kingdom-based aspect, but it seems more communal. I hope you don't mind me asking.
Oh,
Is
yes,
it a?
we're not a kingdom by any means, thank you.
Right,
There's
okay.
no kings or royalty here.
Hmm.
We try to stay away from that as far as anything goes.
Oh, so
Not the best experience last time, of course.
right, no crown. How humble. I suppose what would you be referred to as a leader then?
I suppose nomad is simply all that I need.
Very well. Yeah, no, very well,
Nothing more
understandable.
than a voice.
Ah,
One
understandable.
that people listen to, I suppose. This
Same
is
here.
the center, essentially, of Decorah. You've been to the Hound Hall before.
Yes, yes.
We have ourselves the tower that has kind of like overlooked our continuations of progress and such, along
Yes,
with a
right.
little bit of an enchanting area. I'm assuming you know the library, considering you've dropped in.
Yes,
Is that
no,
okay?
I would admit I was curious about the construction, but you say it's a library, do you?
Yes, it's planned
Right.
to be a library. The
Ah,
title
got
is
you.
still in the works, but
Of
a
course,
place
of course.
to essentially store the most sacred thing we have, which is our knowledge.
Oh, right, yes, no, I mean, of course, you know, woe is you if you repeat the, you know, mistakes of the past, I suppose, so better keep that
Precisely.
things locked up.
Precisely. Always
Yes.
better to have things kind of under
Learn
wraps
lessons
when-
even if you forget them.
Hello, Newton. Welcome back.
Hmm.
Everything
Ah.
alright?
Fine.
All right.
Oh,
going up this
cheese.
way, and then over.
Do you want to come along? I don't think you need to watch the horses anymore. I'm sure they'll be fine. Anyway, come along.
Alright. Right this way.
Yes, no, let's go.
Again, watch for the berry bushes.
Yep, of course, don't worry.
Right here we have our area for villagers that we've been able
Righty.
to trade with, along with the supply house.
Okay.
Which has been all materials within the supply house have been donated by our people, and
Right.
able to use as long as you know write it down and mention that you've had.
Yes, no, of course. Of course, of course. So, okay, so you actually have villager communities around here. Yes, we've seen a few of them around.
Some
out of
to be
curiosity.
expanded by one of our members, but
Right, well, you know,
I
it's
believe he's out getting materials.
right, is that someone we haven't met yet, or?
Yes, haven't met yet. His
Ah,
name
okay.
is Squeak. He's a wonderful creator. Actually
Oh,
built
fair, fair.
the roads, the supply house. These
Right,
things.
yes, I was going to say, is this road going to be a typical format when it comes to Decorah, or is it more just a main street per se?
It seems to be a main street for now, as we do have pathways leading down to certain other houses. Just for the
Righty.
time being, as expansion continues, we'll likely be building roads farther out.
Right, yes, of course, of course. Right, okay, anyway,
This-
please, continue on, yes. I'll save my
Sure,
questions till
this
the end of the
is
tour.
Majority of this way over here.
I've got a few questions.
Hey,
Hi.
everything
Hello.
alright?
Yeah, we're just
Bringing
catching
that
up.
one for the- Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
This is
they're-
about as
they're
far
still-
as.
They're still
Are they all right?
talking in the doctor's office.
Hey, right.
I was told to
I
leave,
see. I
so
see.
Oh.
but I will go back.
Gotcha. Again, Grim is rather harmless.
Right.
Grim is rather harmless.
Simply curious.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now.
just curious.
Right.
Yeah.
Not for
for
now.
now.
There's
We don't know.
But yeah, as far as this way goes, and I'm not sure how far you wish to travel again, you probably walk the distance. We have Rose's place down over that way. That
Oh, right, okay.
has been expanding, which is wonderful.
Right.
An area for stay that Bubs has so lovingly built.
Right, understandable.
Blessed Builder, which is super, super helpful.
Mhm.
An area for mining, the doctor's office, which has already been pointed out,
Yes, right.
and the library, along with
Right.
my designated garden, I suppose, that I have meant to continue.
Right, yes,
Have
yeah, so
they
I've seen the
the
fountain.
observatory?
It's a interesting thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the observatory. We can go up that way if you guys feel like.
Yeah,
climbing
sure,
the
let's
giant
go there.
stairs.
I'm curious. Oh, I can climb upstairs, don't worry, I'm fine.
Okay, yeah,
course.
let's. I'm gonna leave
Yes.
them in the doctor's office. Sure, things
sure
will
they'll
be
be alright.
fine.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Of course.
Would
And
you
if
like
they
for
don't
me
show their
to-
face a little while, we
Would you like
can
for me
check.
to like just keep someone around there just in case, or?
That's it.
I'm
Just
sure
in
they should be
case.
fine if you. Again,
I think
Grim
they will
is
be fine.
harmless.
I just know
In
that
the
beans
case
can
of that, what do
sometimes
you guys
fall.
feel?
Would anyone like to just stay around the doctor's office? Perhaps, Cheese, could you just, keep around in case there are sounds of, I don't know, screaming, I guess? Cheese, you don't have to!
Yeah, just-
Cheese!
Jesus.
I see.
There, would anyone else want to take over Cheese?
Telling...
Anyone?
I talked to Cheese a little bit. He seems like a nice person.
Yes, no,
He's
Cheese is
like a nice
lovely.
person.
Yeah, no, Cheese is lovely.
He is
I
one
think-
of the
I think-
people that's shown concern over me.
Yes, no.
I think they should be okay over there. I don't think anything's gonna go wrong.
Right.
Better safe than sorry. is the way I
We should
keep
be
it.
alright. Bubs,
Grim
would you
will
mind?
probably just ask them to floss more.
Fair. Would you mind
Lost
leading
more.
the group over to the observatory
Unsaved.
for staying, at least?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
let's go
Awesome.
over
You
to
guys
the
can go ahead and
observatory.
follow Bubs. I'm gonna grab something really quickly.
Yeah, sure, by
if you
means.
don't mind coming with me? I will meet
Yeah, sure,
you all
go
at the
ahead.
observatory. Follow
Phoenix,
Bubs,
are you
please.
Alright,
coming?
then.
Are you coming with? As this is
I'll
technically
come a bit. I would have to
yours.
talk to. I would have to talk
Okay.
to Nomad and.
Here, put the axe away.
Okay. Right, let's head over.
Yes, no, come on, let's
head
go.
over. Have we got everyone?
I believe we have most people, yes. Back to guard duty, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
Good.
Everyone
Right,
coming?
The observatory. The observatory
observatory.
is technically built by both me and Phoenix, and it's not quite
Right.
finished, but it's getting there.
Okay,
it's
righty.
definitely still under construction, but it's a very nice place if you need
Just
a
cheat on
good
guard
view
duty.
of the
Just get some good
entire
fat on that shit.
main
Right, yes,
Flora
okay.
area.
I suppose, understandable.
And it's also really good for stargazing.
Right,
so-
yes. I suppose on a night where it isn't tipping down raining, it's
Yeah.
probably better for that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes, so I suppose just to ask you really, what's your story then? Obviously your name was Blue, was it? Am I getting that correct?
Bubs.
Bubs, okay, my apologies.
Yes, no, it's. I'm just here. I'm
Alright.
just here. I'm just kind of vibing. I kind of took a little bit of a break from, like, being around everyone for a hot
Alright.
minute because I was just figuring things out, you know.
I mean, we all have our journeys, I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose, where did your journey start from then, really? Like, I've always heard about this kingdom, but where did Decorah
Well,
really
yeah.
go from?
See, Nomad. It was all due to Nomad. Nomad came around recruiting us, and Nomad found me at quite a low point in my life.
Right.
So, Nomad did everything to help me. So
Oh, well.
I'm just returning the favor, you know.
Okay,
and
so Nomad helped,
it
I guess.
seems to improve. Yeah, it seems to have improved my life quite a bit.
Right.
So I'm here again. It's in progress, which is why I've got
I don't really say much.
trees and sugarcane outside where the entrance
Right.
is meant. But this
Of
is
course.
the inside entrance that will be
Hmm.
done. But yeah, if
Righty.
if we come to the glass, it's
Oh,
better
yes,
view
right,
upstairs.
perfect.
But yeah,
Yeah. There's no
there's
good view
a
over the
lot of
area.
Building to be made. To be
I mean, it's
done.
not a fast process at the end of the day. Are you an architect yourself,
No,
or are you
yeah.
more fitted to other roles? What's
this-
your
this is
interest, I
kind of-
suppose?
I'm just a little goofy guy who likes science a lot.
right,
hence
so-
the observatory. I'm very much a physics.
Oh, right. So you've studied
Based
sciences, I suppose. Back in
Yes,
that kingdom,
yes.
like you were scientists of
Yeah,
sorts.
I'm more of the low-key scientist rather than the
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
doctor.
Right. Okay. Yes. Okay. Understandable. Oh.
I just like to see how things work. But this is
I'll just
This
keep my
is
one to say,
the
I like
observatory.
outfit that you guys have.
Sorry, I think I hear some conversations, but
You guys ever need
Yeah.
someone to just talk to?
yes. No. I mean, I suppose
they're
just
friendly.
obviously I've gotten the story from
Well,
Nomad, but
you guys
what about
are
from you lot?
basically
What do you
the
think
first
of
people we ever
things
saw,
here,
so
really?
I was very doubting on people.
We're
not
going.
knowing,
We're
so
we're
it's
going.
nice to see people around.
In places. Sometimes it's hard not to question
If you
a
ever
few of the
need
things
anything, let me
Nomad
know.
says, but besides that, we're doing all right. I mean, I'm still questioning things, but mainly
Right.
I'm just going with
I mean, it's
the
fine to-
direction of the nation.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's fine to question things, since who knows, maybe you can work out something that could be done better. I hope you don't mind me prying, but
Precisely.
Things do you question?
yes, is everything
Sometimes,
okay?
though, questioning can sometimes lead to existential crises.
I mean,
Sometimes,
first
but
of all, we didn't really get told about Keith not being here till a bit
Ah.
late.
Yeah.
right. I do apologize about that. I didn't realize
That's
that would
okay.
occur.
That's okay.
I
We
don't
were
mind me
told
asking.
Keith was missing.
Right, I don't mind me
like
asking,
when you
but,
first showed up.
yeah, no, of course.
No, go for it. Go for it.
Like, so I've heard about this Keith character, and obviously Liv knows quite a bit as well. But I just wanted to, like, get your thoughts on him, like, how he was in here, how he was in that
What did I
previous
miss?
kingdom, that sort of thing. Oh, hello.
Talking about Keith.
Hello.
Yes, Keith. How?
Hi,
Yeah.
Grim. Hi.
Oh, hello, Grim.
You alright, Grim?
Yeah, I noticed they were on the cursed side of things.
Yes.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
well liked.
that's
Yeah.
Keith was very well liked. He
But the
just
divine
questioned things a little
creation-
bit more than the rest of us, and I have to assume that's where the conversation came from.
Right.
That got a bit heated.
So,
He just questioned
Yeah.
things a bit too much, and
'Cause we were questioning a lot of things of, I guess, things here, and
right.
kind of took it too far because I told him to keep it down a notch, and well, no
Yeah.
longer around, and
Hmm. Would you say he was aggressive then, or just, insistent? I suppose.
No.
Like, was he?
not particularly aggressive.
he.
Right. Okay.
not here.
He was just Keith, really.
Right.
Keith would never be. Keith would never be
Mm.
aggressive.
Yeah. No. Sorry. I'm just obviously, well, put it this way. Between all of you, obviously, the reason why we came down here was because we heard about Keith, and here we are. So I'm just curious as to who this person was, as I personally never got the chance to meet them. So I'd love to hear it from all of your sides as well, really.
Yeah,
Your opinions on fellow.
From what I know,
Yeah.
Keith was really nice, and
Hmm.
Keith was
He is
a
very
good
nice.
person to be around.
Well, I can say with a good degree of certainty he is still alive, so I'm sure there's nothing to worry about in
Yeah.
that regard.
Yeah, good.
It's a bummer.
I hope so. 'cause
what?
I.
Sorry,
Grim?
that's a
Excuse me?
bummer.
Yeah,
Grim.
What?
Grim.
I said the same thing when I said that.
Grim.
I was really
Grim.
hoping you'd bring back the body. I mean, that
I
would be
mean-
more pleasurable.
You can't
Grim.
dissect
Right.
bodies.
God damn it! It would
I
be
mean-
good to have a fresh one for once.
I'm
Grim.
sorry.
Oh, don't
Grim.
mind it.
They're talking
Well-
about Keith.
I'll tell you what, Grim.
Grim.
Next time I go on a mission, how about I bring you with me? I'm sure it'd be plenty.
Do you want to go get some
Oh,
fish here?
great! That'd be lovely.
Yeah, that's right. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, we were just
yeah.
looking out above the observatory, hearing about,
I'll be outside.
Yes. Sorry, we were just trying to ask a few people about some of their sort of things going on, and about this Keith
Yeah.
character as well, since I never got the chance to meet them. But just discussing those sort of matters.
Oh yeah, of course.
damn it,
Keith,
Grim.
you pretty much well defined them as saying he's a character.
I've
It was a
believe
good
me, I have
character.
heard and I have
Of
read.
course, a good character.
Actually, yes, no. Speaking of character, how well did you know Keith? Out of curiosity, do you know much about how he would speak and things like that? Maybe his own little language per se.
I know his tone. He speaks very passionately about things.
Oh, right. Okay,
Whether
yeah.
he cares about them or not, he's very passionate speaking.
Right. But do you mind just taking a look through this? I had a hard time working it out because that was the
that
reason why we
Random
came.
thoughts
Is
of
that
Keith.
the funny book that we found?
Yeah, I just thought I'd give it over to you since I'm curious as to what you make of that. Really, if that sounds like Keith, since I just found it quite interesting as a way to read things out. Really.
This would be Keith. This is definitely
Right.
him.
Okay. So that is perfectly normal. Okay.
Could I
Yeah.
go out drinking with the boys, me and Hex? Phoenix would be there, but we're gonna babysit. Phoenix, did you go drinking?
Oh God. Is Phoenix underage? Wait.
Phoenix!
Maybe.
Oh dear.
Phoenix is in trouble.
Phoenix!
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did you go
Phoenix.
drinking with Hex
Oh,
and
oh.
Keith?
Who snitched?
Yeah.
Keith did, in his book! You went drinking!
The only troublemaker
Let me
here.
see this.
I think it's the second time it caused
Yeah.
a problem.
I'm not letting you delete any of this.
You're just silly
I'm not
goose.
doing
Doing
it.
anything. I want to see.
No. I will read exactly what it says. Gonna go out drinking with the boys.
to listen to.
Parentheses being Hex. Parentheses. Phoenix will be there, but we're gonna babysit him.
I mean, yeah.
Okay,
this
listen,
This is
listen,
kind of.
This
I'm
is-
gonna
this is
stop
normal?
reading. Did he start writing a fan fiction?
He did mention something about abs. I will tell you that much.
Let me keep going then. Did he start writing a fan fiction?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Man, Hex's abs are so hot. What the? What happened?
Is this normal for Keith? Out of curiosity.
No.
Yeah.
Was he
No,
drunk?
Oh.
it's normal.
Maybe he was drunk. Actually, that could be very true. Actually, that seem in hindsight that seems to explain a lot about the book.
Oh yeah, no.
Maybe, yeah.
Right.
It would-
Okay. Okay.
It's
Right.
fine.
Yes.
It's fine. Also, be careful close to the edge. I haven't added barriers yet.
Oh no, don't worry. I can take a few jumps. It's fine. I'm just listening.
I mean, at least it might in the mood, though. That was just that in the
Sorry.
mood.
I mean,
Do not
yeah.
go and drink.
Interesting fellow.
Yeah, it's classic Keith,
I
you know?
Oh dear. Right. Yes. Well, either way, it's a lovely observatory. I'm looking forward to seeing,
Thank you.
how you end up doing with it. Really. I suppose you're.
Yeah,
Are you into more the astral ideals and the signs above, or is that not in your purview?
I was very curious. I'm a very curious person about the space.
Hey,
and
cheese.
the sky,
Not currently.
and
You
I
can
was
probably come
very
up
curious
because
as to-
wow, maybe I'm signing you up right now.
I'm a big believer in the fact that most of
Oh
the
yeah,
time
cheese. You can
we're
come
not
up. You can
alone,
definitely come up.
and
Right. Okay.
there will be other people around, and you have proved my point. So I guess
Well-
hypotheses.
Yeah, I suppose unlike this Phoenix or Newton fellow, we didn't come from the sky, but we came from the ground.
Yeah, no, of course. But
Yes.
again, very uncommon for us
Yeah,
to
cheese.
be
You can totally
alone.
come back. Right. I mean, at the end of the
matter
day,
who
it's better to be
believes it.
with people, but
Yeah.
I'm sure things are going to be fine either way. I mean, you've created a. That was what I was wondering.
Huh?
And
The-
now
the-
there's
the-
no mentioning of a tiefling.
Don't worry about
I'm
that
not
part.
surprised. None of this surprises.
Hot tall tiefling got me like with a face. I swear to God.
Yes,
He surely sounds interesting.
He
Again,
certainly has
like I said,
a.
rather passionate when he's speaking, I suppose.
Yes, I must simply ask: is he in any way, shape, or form an archivist or a navigator?
No.
Okay,
Not in the
good,
slightest.
That explains.
good. Okay. Whew. I was worried for a moment, but okay, no, understandable. But yes, no. Sorry, I just thought I'd wonder, since this is the only real connection we had to Decorah, so I thought I might as well explore a bit more, see the perceptions of that person. But
I see, yes, well, Keith, like I said, Keith is a very passionate person. He was always gung-ho to go places. He was our biggest
Right.
adventurer, actually.
yeah, right.
Heading mostly
Yeah.
towards the east. I'm surprised he didn't stumble upon you guys, but he
Right.
never really went that far, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Funny enough, I heard he was a martial of sort, or a warrior of some kind as well. Did he dabble in that?
At one point,
Oh.
yes.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, no, since after all, at least from what I've heard, he's, pretty confident when it comes to the, field of battle or anything like that, so I was
yes,
curious
he
to
is
actually meet
competent
him.
in combat,
Oh, jeez,
I'm
hello.
pretty certain.
Oh, well, tell you what. Does he, should he, like, that, we should probably return his book, shouldn't we? So should we actually go
Oh,
over to
yeah,
his
of
home
course,
at some
of
point?
course. Oh, sure.
Yeah,
We
if
can
you-
definitely head that way.
Yeah, right. I mean, I won't take away from all of you as well exploring Decorah. No, if you and I just want to take a quick trip up there and,
Yeah,
drop
of
this
course,
book.
of course. We can head off. Decorans, we're all right to continue being, showing off our hospitality, I suppose.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As long as we're not
Perfectly
overstaying our
fine with me.
welcome. By all means as well,
No.
Titans, do be on your best behavior.
Of course, sir.
That's good. And, if there are any issues, you obviously know how to call Titans towards each other and whatnot. It's all good. So you can always do that if need be.
Of course, be
If you get
safe,
lost, someone will come.
everyone.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
Decorans, please try to stick with a
It's just
member of
she's being like, you got
Civilian
games on your
Titans.
phone?
Is your
Yes,
your
Titans. We go by that
Titan.
title.
Just try to stick with another member of the Titan, just to make sure no one gets lost. The area can be expansive, especially the jungle. And don't go too far from, our main area.
Yeah. Of course.
Of course. All else fails, you can always meet back at our center, which would be the Hound Hall. And I'm sure somebody will be there shortly to find you.
Right,
If you would
well,
like to come with me.
yes, no, let's by all means go. So, how far are we going?
It's quite the distance.
Okay, very well.
Northeast, I believe.
The rest of the
Understandable.
Titan.
Right,
Where
well,
have
are
you
you prepared for, being kitted out? Is it a dangerous area per se?
It's not necessarily dangerous. I mean, as far as traveling in the woods goes.
Right.
To explain to you guys, Chaos and I are gonna go return a book to Keith's place. You guys are welcome to kind of mull around, go as you wish. Decorans, please stick with the Titan and continue to show off our
I'm
hospitality.
probably, hey, how you doing, Emir?
All else fails, meet back at the
Okay,
Hound
right,
Hall.
well,
We'll
we
be there
can
shortly.
Continue.
Yes.
Oh,
Shouldn't be
I
too
probably
long.
see my leg broken.
Oh.
yes. Be safe,
But-
Phoenix.
Fantastic.
That's
Right. What lovely people you have.
Yes, they're quite the bunch.
Yeah. So you all came from like a kingdom, I suppose. I suppose like your
Yes.
first time meeting, was it?
Well, I had been brought there actually.
Oh, right. So what, you knew them before coming here, or was it just a case that what happened happened?
I knew of them before coming here.
Ah,
to be
right.
Quite frank with you, it was a case of I had passed them either in the city or I'd known some rather well actually.
Oh, right.
But when push came to shove, and it was just a case of preserving as much life as we could, it was unfortunately whoever was still alive.
Of course, yeah.
Heading this way.
Well, I'll offer you this much at least as well. As Titans, we're unfortunately unaccustomed to the balance of life and death, but if you do need any assistance, I think perhaps in the future we could probably aid you with some. Let's say you need some
That would be
resources,
wonderful.
we could probably help you out. Can't imagine we couldn't. Like, put it this way, some of the missions we did, it wasn't just all fighting and whatnot. Funny enough, I used to be more of the diplomatic sort. We had,
I
like, you know,
see.
humanitarian aid and things like that, so if we need some resources, we could probably work out some bits and get some stuff going here.
Explains the depth of your lexicon.
Oh, yes, no, of course. We all have our histories, eh?
That we do, that we do.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'll let you in on a secret. Well, you know, I always had a feeling that someone's gonna rise from the ashes.
He did say he was gonna break a leg.
Yeah, he really did say that. But now it appears he's broken his other leg. But, you know,
It appears he's broken a lot more than just maybe his leg, but
yeah, maybe a skull fracture. But, you know,
I'm sure he'll be fine. The doctor's
Yeah.
with him.
yes. I mean, yeah, I mean, speaking as well of that sort of stuff, like, you know, history and all that. I mean, I'll let you in a secret. I just use the moniker Chaos. I find it a lot easier. You know, the name is significantly easier at the end of the day. Bit of a paradox in its own right. Bit of a joke, actually, but, it's stuck. Isn't your name stuck too?
Chaos?
Yeah, no, I mean,
yeah,
personally,
it's-
I was the organized one, but yeah. Your name's stuck? Traveler of sorts?
Of course, yeah. A traveler. I've never stayed in one place for long, if I'm honest.
Ah, right.
At least not while I was younger.
Ah, so we're both
Um,
trying out new things then, huh?
Yeah, unfortunately, it is kind of as what happens when put into a position of power.
Yeah.
Is it not?
You might want to watch out ahead. We do have a few hostiles to our left.
As witnessed. And a jockey, not
Hmm.
fun. Following
Well-
the torch path is pretty much the way that we need to go.
Alright,
I
understandable.
see you've come prepared.
Oh, of course I do. Don't leave without the sword, the crossbow, and the sword, and the axe, let alone any form of armor should we need it. Oh, watch out.
Quite interesting.
Lovely. You know, I should have equipped the sword at that time, but oh well.
It's fine.
Yeah. You
I've
know,
always
no,
been more of an axe person.
oh, right, really? Not much of a fan of swords?
No, not at the slightest. I'm not the
Oh,
biggest
really?
fan.
Oh,
Yeah,
what, just never...
a preference.
Oh, fair. Never used one, or just never got around to it?
I've used one. I'd be surprised if I've met somebody who hasn't used a sword before.
Oh, yes, no, of course, but...
More a
Understandable.
case of- Not the most
Ah, there we go.
time.
Alright, understandable. You know, sometimes we, you know, sometimes we get into a few, you know, spats. Perhaps it's just a bad training area. But I remember one sport that I tried doing. Never done it since.
I see.
Shut up. Okay. Acts as a cringe. But yes, no, let's carry on. I mean, I hope you don't mind me asking, but Defenses of Decorah appears to just be a, you know, a light source, and to ensure that mobs aren't spawning, do you not have any defenses at all?
Well, as far as things created as defenses, or as far as people to defend?
Well, I suppose just anything that keeps you safe at the end of the day, since, well, you know, a sword can only do so much, and, you know, you can kill a few hundred, but at the end of the day, it's better to have an active wall, you know?
I suppose, and that might be something we choose to do as we move forward. However, we are rather spread out at the moment. There are people
Yeah.
ranging from the west and the east.
I suppose so, you know, progress is as progress does.
What did you say?
Oh, watch out. Oh, it's progress is as progress does, you know? Takes time.
Precisely.
Yes, anyway, let's carry on,
Sorry,
shall
that
we?
was a... Yeah, of course. My apologies. It was that's a phrase that I'm...
No problem,
I'm
watch out.
saying to my people.
I'm after you!
I missed.
Yep, don't worry. I nearly struck you, so, hey, let's try not to have that happen here.
Fine.
Oh dear. Oh, there
I
we
would
go.
be
That was
off on a bad foot
interesting.
if my
Watch
people
out!
would not be happy about that. Chest plate on at least.
Yes, no, you might want to put some armor on at least. There you go. Not
And
too
I
shabby.
almost hit you. We're even.
Ah, don't worry, I can take a hit.
I suppose you seem like someone who's been through.
Uh,
lot,
well,
actually.
I mean, as I said before, we do a few missions. you know, we all do our fair share of trials and tribulations, eh?
I see.
I mean, it can't be easy leading people yourself, so you probably had to do a few things you're not quite so, you know, comfortable doing, but at the end of the day, you learn. Hmm?
Not in the slightest, yeah.
How has leading been
Quite
for
the
you?
succinct way to put it.
How has leading been? Has it been a journey?
Adventure. An adventure I don't think anyone's ever ready for when not born into the position, wouldn't you say?
Oh, of course, never ready. I mean, I've had a few missions in the past with a, you know, commanders, like, you know, as I said before, warriors of sorts. We all went on missions and did things. We had people that we looked up to, people that we, you know, would then fight aside. Sometimes the people we looked up to would fail to return, or unfortunately pass away. Someone had to step up. So in those times, I often did. So
are
yeah.
you the leader of Titans or not?
Yes, I am the commanding officer of this cohort, since we've done our adventuring for now, so we've left it at that.
Is that an ever-changing position, or are you genuinely
Oh no, I stick at this.
commander? I see.
There's no
Yes,
change.
yes,
It's not a
yes.
rotating thing. Alright,
I
perfect.
see.
Just give me one single moment. I appear to have keep my eyes out in an extended way, aka my run distance is way too fucking high. Give me a fucking moment.
Understand.
Yeah, now I upped it like while we were coming over. It's like, oh wow, look at all the cool stuff, and yeah.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
Let me really quickly clarify to make sure
Yep.
something is laid.
Yeah, don't worry. I totally won't be looking into something. Yep. Okay, so we already said for one thing. Last time we raised Sword Hundreds died. Interesting. Ah, right. You prepared?
Yes. I'm
Perfect.
set here. This is Keith's place.
Righty.
Rather
Yes.
quaint.
I was wondering, what sort of place he'd live at. Not too shabby. Decent construction. Ah,
Should I put this book here? I've only been here a couple of
Printing
times actually.
Commander,
It's
indeed.
nearby another creation of mine, so.
oh right, yes, no, of course. I mean, I suppose creation is a big thing here, isn't it? Like the creation of things
of
as the.
course.
Yes. Obviously, I'm just trying to fully understand the differences in cultures at the end of the day. After all, right now we are in the situation of doing our own creation, really setting up our own home and our own identity at the end of the day.
I see.
So, yeah, you know, try to make the world better than how we left it. Like, that's usually the sort of thing we try to
yes,
do.
that's a big thing that we have as well.
Yeah. I suppose
Leaving
leaving the world.
better than how you found it.
Yeah, leaving the world is always a.
Something else.
Yeah, leaving the world is always a thing, isn't it, really? What you end up doing? I suppose I can't. Okay, I know I might be overstepping my boundary here, but I thought I might as well ask. I heard you had a graveyard or a cemetery, right?
Cemetery, yes.
Right, a cemetery. Should we go see that maybe? Like, I mean, look, I'll be honest. At the end of the day, I've had my fair share with you know, those who have passed, and well, at the end of the day, it's good to acknowledge them, isn't it? And you know, tell others about their exploits.
Fair enough. It is a place to simply remember, I suppose. It was
Indeed.
built actually during the time of the Edit of Linthos here in Decora.
Right.
As a place of remembering those who succumbed and fell to the corrupt decay and to the corrupt king. What all
Right.
happened.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I suppose to ask, has the cemetery been added to since you were here?
No, not since I've been here.
She's a witch. Oh well,
The
that's
only
good at
addition has
least.
been creating it. Yeah.
Okay, yes, no, I thought I'd just ask, since I was going to be asking if all of the cadavers that are currently resting in there are new or not, but...
There aren't any, actually.
Oh, well, that's actually good in a way, so... You know, a place to
They're
remember.
simply placeholders. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God,
Exactly.
okay, good. Well, you haven't really marked out your own grave, have you? That would be a bit of a macabre
No,
thought.
of course not.
Oh dear,
But
good,
right
good.
here, we can see the gate already.
Oh, right. Yes, no,
Nice
lovely.
gazebo.
Ah, gazebo. Ah, good gazebo as always. Brilliant, you know? Mix of the outdoors and the indoors.
Yeah, it's quite nice. A place to, you know, if you need to sit back and relax.
Hmm.
But yes, this is our place.
Alright.
Yeah, there's a place for offerings at each of the
Oh,
doors.
Jesus, I didn't bring one. I do
Oh,
apologize.
No worries. What do I have
yeah.
actually here?
Ah,
Let me see what I can place here.
right, because they've been raised already.
Um.
Actually, I might have something. Maybe this would be something of benefit.
Oh goodness, I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
We have a person who's pretty apt at you know, making them. It's a careful process, but you know, they do a good job.
Yeah,
Yes,
this would
right.
be the cemetery.
Quaint.
Yeah, it's supposed to be small. It's not
Oh,
obviously in consistent use. It's just a place of if you ever need somewhere quiet.
Of course, I suppose it would be alarming if you had to expand out multitude of times, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would definitely be something something of the sort.
Place to breathe, place to remember, place to think, and a place to grieve. Nice.
There's a home for it. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, was this a recent endeavor you came across, or?
Something that I decided to build a while ago, actually.
Right. I see. Is it,
yeah,
I suppose, out of curiosity, is it that the divine creation tells you to build it, or is it just that you feel like building it?
This was something that I felt was right to build, if nothing else, I suppose. I had come across one of these before, actually. This is not my first time.
Right. What is that over there?
More Halloween stuff.
You put Halloween
like to
decorations in
expand
the
as far- yeah.
graveyard. Right, okay.
Yeah, there were things. Having a cemetery, mind you. Kind of a nice place for the spookiness, I suppose.
Yes, I suppose it does work. Just, I always try to not deal with that sort of thing in a actual place of rest, but I suppose if you don't have any corpses here, it's, no harm done.
It was meant as a memorial area, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, are you a gardener of sorts, actually? Or are you more in the form of architecture as opposed to landscaping?
I've dabbled in landscaping a bit, not too much.
Alright, okay. I think I might just notice a bit of a sour patch over here, actually. Here, follow me.
Yeah, of course.
After all, you're a builder, so hopefully you don't mind if I just mention it. I don't know, the ground seems to be a bit coarse here, really. You might want to...
see.
Yes, you might want to consider maybe getting some, extra seed planted in, removing some of the, the stones from it. If you want to, I don't mind giving you a quick hand.
No, I can handle this at a later date.
Alright, no, understandable, very well. Well, I just thought I'd point out, I've got a bit of perception of these sort of things. I can't help but, bear it in mind.
Yeah, of course, no worries.
Speaking of, do you have a, watchtower? Is that a watchtower? Well, there's a piece of wood in there.
Oh, I see. That would just probably be either Keith or Rose or maybe even Newton.
Right.
They like to find different bandages, I suppose.
Alright, I suppose, so, do they, watch over the graveyard then? Is that more their thing?
If they so choose, they also just... This is technically a farther out area east than anyone has ever come. At least a farther area northeast than anyone's come.
Alright, of course, understandable.
No telling as to which way Keith went.
Yes, no, I mean, I'll say with it as you, I'll say to you as well, I wasn't the one who met Keith, it was actually one of my members. Apparently they met at a campsite somewhere around, and they ended up talking, and, well, they ended up finding out about things. So, I do want to again express my apologies about bringing up that topic. I didn't know that it was a delicate situation, you see.
I suppose, yes. It's not... Delicate is an interesting term for it. It's more a case of I've told my people the truth, and then left doubting myself, in a way. But...
Right.
I guarantee it's nothing you or any of your people need to worry about, I suppose. Although
Okay. Yeah, it's of course not my
fault.
fault.
Of me.
Lilith can be a, hard nut to crack at the best of times. Yeah, no, they can be a bit of a hard one to crack. Yeah.
Are you...
Yeah, sorry, the ground just felt a bit mushy. I assume you put the ground in here, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. At least for this center area.
Right, okay, yeah. I don't know, just thought it felt a bit like it caved in a bit. Oh, God. I would be careful about that.
It should be
Almost
fine. The wooden areas do kind of extend underneath. The
Oh, okay, right, yeah. I'd say just...
kind of like sustainability.
Oh,
It
of course,
shouldn't collapse anytime soon, because,
Yeah.
rain is a big thing we have here.
I mean, it
But
shouldn't collapse if it's a whole mound, right?
Well, yeah, of course, but as sediments and things like that.
Oh, yes, no,
as
I
rain
know, but...
continues to wash things away, things should be fine.
Oh, yes, but usually collapse implies that it falls in upon itself. Hopefully there's no, cave-in or something. God forbid.
Oh, absolutely not. There's nothing for it to cave onto.
Ah, perfect. Well, that's good at least. It would be rather reminisce if, you made a big old gazebo upon something of mild importance and then it caved in upon it, but I don't know. I don't know what you build.
I suppose not.
Yes. By the way, it's a nice area. Good thing the candles are long-lasting ones here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And even if they weren't, I'd still come over to light them.
Oh, yeah, no, of course. Funnily enough, it's a bit of a thing where we are. We try to use candles as much as we can as well, since they generally give off a good amount of light, but not too much at the end of the day. So that way, if people are looking for us, it's, a bit harder.
We're more of a lanterns folk.
Yes. We have a few lanterns around, but we keep them on the indoors, really. We try to keep a low footprint out and about, but, lesser impacts and whatnot, eh?
We seem to be two sides of the same coin, then. You're trying to keep people away, I'm trying to bring people to us.
Well, I suppose with me, it's more protecting my people at the end of the day. We obviously come to this land, we try to work out what's going on, and obviously we see new people, we try to ascertain what they're about.
I see.
And
so
well,
long as it means my people stay alive.
oh, of course,
and
we
don't
don't.
end up as other unmarked areas. like
Look,
you
at
said here.
the end of the day, we might be warriors, but we're not savages, okay? Believe me when I say there is no intention of harming people.
Understood.
I'm tired of that conception, really. The idea that just because you swing a sword that hundreds would die, but it's fine.
I
I
can
don't
agree.
know. I prefer an axe anyway. I it actually breaks through the armor a bit easier, but yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of anyway, I actually need to get better with the old crossbow and the old bow, right?
I
you,
should get
proficient?
back to using my bow skills actually. I used
Yes.
to be proficient in the bow.
Oh, really?
actually.
Oh, you used to be a shooter.
Crossbows were never my thing.
Ah, right, fair,
I
fair.
used
Yeah.
to- Yes, hunting on my own, obviously. Bows were
Hmm.
probably my better bet, as I wasn't always the best with the sword.
Ah, right, no, understandable. I mean, here's me talking about warfare and whatnot when you're more of a peaceful people. I hope you don't mind. I suppose two sides of the same coin, eh?
Yeah, of course. Again, I wasn't always like this.
Right, yeah. Always like this. You say you fought before?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
I
right.
had to defend my people from the corrupt decay some way, didn't I?
Ah, right, I suppose so. I suppose I just heard the fact that you called yourself an architect that maybe it was more a case of ushering people to the boats. You actually fought a decay?
I had no choice.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I was the architect, but I also was the voice of this divine light that no one else could hear yet me. So,
Oh, so it
the
actually
duty was
speaks
left to
to you.
myself. To an extent.
Ah, okay,
More
right.
as just a feeling.
Okay, so almost like a guided urge. I'm just trying to like reason it within my
I
brain so I
suppose.
can
Yeah, of
try
course,
to work it
of
out.
course.
Yes, yes. Okay, so a guided urge to lead people to this land and build.
I suppose, yeah. It was a case
Alright.
of whatever could save us. So
Hmm.
we didn't end up like the brothers and sisters and
Hmm.
mothers, fathers, husbands, wives that now have nothing but an unmarked place.
Yeah, do your people come here often to grieve for the ones they've lost and remembered?
Well, not often, if I'm honest.
Oh, do they not care for the ones that they knew?
More, they don't really remember them.
They don't remember a event as
Well,
that?
yeah, at that point, once corruption had taken over, it's hard to really see your loved one in something that's barely even human.
Yeah, I suppose. It's just, I feel like if anything, you probably remember such a thing. Unless it's a traumatic event and you try to shun it out, but... Sorry, did you mean they were corrupt, those people over there were corrupted at one point and you saved them, or...?
Well, again, it's a long and drawn-out, winded story. I'm not sure how much time we have, but...
I can take a bit of time?
Alright then, I suppose.
I'd love to hear about your history, really. Where you came from and whatnot.
It was the Old Kingdom, as I mentioned already in the Hound Hall, and the king had fallen to corruption. He was worried, he was argumentative and destructive and taking from the world. I had been brought in to build and give back, but I had known something bigger was happening and tried to reason with him, but he wouldn't listen. I was nothing more than the architect to him. And it got to a point that this darkness began seeping past the kingdom's castle and into the people. So suddenly there was more aggression, there was more fighting, there was famine and plague and just a stench of death that no one should ever see or smell at that point. And one night, I had been given a dream. A voice told me that there was a garden, one that I needed to build, and had I done so, there would be a future for this kingdom. So I did. And people ran towards this new thing, mainly to destroy it, but it had to be protected.
Right.
And so myself and the group you see here were brought to that garden, and I watched as the corrupt decay tore everything to the ground and killed the rest of the people inside.
I'm sorry for your loss, truly. So that's the story of the kingdom before Takora.
The corrupt kingdom, yes.
Yes. What's your story, though? It's just that I obviously I can hear the idea that, you know, you build a garden to protect people from, but obviously how did such things fall into place aside from just the dream? How did you find yourself in such a position that you could do such change and, you know, like what made you the lead?
I was a worldly traveler. I was brought here and asked, essentially, to ensure a future. Creation of the future, I suppose. That was my call.
Right.
I'd been looking for somewhere to stay anyway.
Right. Okay. I'm just bearing it in mind, putting it in my head. I mean, I suppose the others would be grateful for, you know, what you've done, right?
To an extent, some find it rather odd that I was left here and not someone else. Why it was me, because I seem to be on the same level as them, but I think there's a beauty in that as well.
Yes, you know, unlikely odds and whatnot, but I mean, I think you said it yourself as well, but I don't seem to remember that aspect either, so I don't know, I want to ask, what really happened to cause them to not remember the great things you did then? Since surely if you saved them, they'd be over the moon, but I would be lying if I said that I didn't get some sense that not all is paradise in this garden.
Well, of course, but 'twas a double-edged blessing, I suppose, of forgetfulness towards all except myself. I'm actually unsure, but there's a reason for that, and if you had the opportunity to erase damages, would you take it?
Depends on damages, really. Since some damages, he has to regrow stronger than ever. Some damages that we take will cause a growth of sorts, but it also depends on how you destroy the damage. Simply erasing it doesn't do anything for anyone. Just throws it on the rug. It's how you approach it.
To counter, if you were given a position where you could say that the people you care about, some that you know, some that you don't, but some that you inherently care about, you can relieve them of pain so long as you carry it to ensure it never happens again, would you take that?
I'll always take the pain for people, but at the end of the day, I'd still make sure they are aware that such negativity can exist.
And hence why we have the library. It's a place to write the history.
Yes, I suppose it's still yet to be formed, but I'm interested to see how the history writes. I suppose you'll be the librarian for that? You appear to, you know, have the idea. Alright, you got any aids for that? You know, anyone else who can help with the writing?
I think it's best spoken from my own mouth. I was the one who witnessed the majority of it anyway.
Understandable. I suppose it's a bit of crass of me to ask, but I suppose speaking of witnessing, I kind of recognize your injury. Was that a part of the kingdom that occurred? The issue?
It was a long time ago.
Nothing
to really mention. Nothing to be worried about or anything. It's... call it a trade.
Yes, and I understand. I'm fortunate enough myself to get away with a pretty immaculate skin, but, you know, we all have our tribulations. We all have them.
I am curious about you, however, because you dress as though you're noble, yet wear a chest plate.
Yep. You gotta be prepared.
What's your story, Chaos?
Why not tell it? Where to start, really? Born to a noble house. Born to a family that I didn't quite feel like I would blend with, and, fled it to join a greater cause. Learned the ways and used the lessons that I had learned, but decided to abscond such paths and let that not define me. Decided to do some greater good in the world, as opposed to sit idle by and act as a politician to things that, in the end, I'd only have so much of a sway about. Make some actual change. That's my story, but, you know, there's always extra bits.
How did you end up finding your group, then?
Oh, find the group. This group, or the group of Titans that we used to work with?
I suppose your group of Titans, based on that question alone, I'm assuming there's not just this group, is there not?
Yes, no, there's always more. I mean, put it this way, the Titans, as I say, is much larger at the end of the day, but, as I said, I escaped a certain situation that, you know, I rather wouldn't have been a part of. I felt it was just not beneficial to the greater good of anything. So I joined up with the Titans. I learned how to fight, I learned how to talk, I learned how to conduct myself in a good manner. And I eventually learned how to do leadership and guide people. And in the end, I ended up guiding these people along to settle here.
I see. We're not so
Hey,
different,
Tex, how
are
you
we?
doing? Yes, no, we all take up positions that maybe weren't exactly intended for, but we end up making. After all, I hope you don't mind me saying, but I often find we create our own fates, no matter what intervention can come from it.
Well, of course.
I mean, put it this way, there's always an alternate history that I just sat at a desk the entire time, going to balls and doing all the noble political jargon for a family that, in all reality, wasn't a family. But I found my
I see.
family.
One of political gain, then?
Hmm.
You're biological, I suppose. One
Yes.
of political gain.
Yeah, I was never one for political gain at the end of the day, since politics is just another currency in the act of trying to do good or wrong. Fortunately, it's betrayed a lot, isn't it?
Absolutely.
After all, with political gain can come issues of trust. I had to find myself that trust is a issue sometimes, and sometimes I don't trust my own gut. For example, hence why I asked about the softness of the ground and the ideas of caving in and whatnot. I always like to try and make sure my own way, since... I mean, I suppose I'll be honest in this part. What if I told you that I had other ideas about what Decorah was? You know, a little bit of preconception about what it could be.
I would be intrigued, because I wouldn't know unless Keith has mentioned.
Well, they mentioned about you being a peaceful people, so I appreciate that part. Obviously, I thought it'd be interesting to bear in mind my past and your current, endeavor in life. It could come to clash, but I'm glad it didn't.
Of course.
One thing I will ask is that he did mention as well about other people and things like that, but there was one part that I found curious, for being peaceful people, of course.
Do tell.
You're not a fan of swords, are you?
No, not typically, unless it's for defense, usually against the creatures around. So we
Yeah,
can continue
you-
progress.
But you never used a sword on creatures that attacked us.
I
That's
prefer
all
the
defense.
axe, it's the only weapon I have.
If I gave you a sword right now, could you go attack something?
I'd prefer not to, but if it's requested.
Well, that's the thing, it's the comfort level of it, since at least one of the things I saw, or, well, read, you made a choice with the sword, didn't you?
Define choice.
Well, you chose to enact the sword in a different way, and some people lived, some people might have died. Would that be far from the truth?
I suppose that is a fair assumption, then again, I have been everywhere.
And I've been
Not
to
all
many
people
places
are
too.
kind.
Oh, of course, and sometimes they can be reasoned with, sometimes they can't be, but it's the quote of, what was it? Last time I held a sword, hundreds died. Does that resonate with you?
How could I forget?
I'm sorry to bring it up, but I do want to
you're
investigate
fine.
this
Direct
matter.
quote from Keith. Simply the story of the last time I had to defend myself, I watched hundreds die.
Defense is never really always the saving of every life, it's much more about the minimizing of the casualty and minimizing of the harm that can be
Saving
done.
as many as I can.
Exactly, it's a minimizing, it's not necessarily a story of always saving. I suppose if I can give you any solace, I imagine that whatever you did with the sword, you at least tried your best. I can't imagine
It was
you...
what was asked of me.
Well, let's hope that with that ask you turned it into a good one, A good deed.
As of late, definitely has. It's gotten me my people, my creations, my balance. It's brought us new people too, technically by way of you all finding us.
Indeed it has. Indeed it has. I suppose, does the past still factor into what is going on here?
There
Like-
are always precautions.
Yeah, since I at least see as well that other people prefer not to talk about it or not even know about it, as you said, but the past still holds on to you, doesn't it?
Well, of course.
I mean, have
made
you...
the choice, you know.
It's a choice that had been made, but was it a choice you always would have taken, is the other part. If it was in any other way, would you have taken that choice?
I'd like to think I would. If that situation were to happen exactly as it had every time over, I would. If something changed, perhaps it wouldn't be me making the choice and someone else.
Actually, it doesn't sound like a choice, does it? Sounds like a necessity.
What wouldn't you do to save people?
There's many ways to save people is the key part, but if it's using the sword over and over, then perhaps there's always other ways, you know? I would try to
As I
pursue them.
mentioned, there was one time I defended myself with the sword.
Yeah, that
I
one time
assure
was-
you, Chaos, I am no warrior. You have nothing to worry about from me.
No, that's nothing about it. It's about how we let one thing define us, really. I try not to let that happen myself, since at the end of the day we grew from such a thing.
As do I.
No, I do like the place, truly, and I know that I might come across a bit, antagonistic, but I just have to be aware of things. It was my job,
I'd say
after all, to...
antagonistic is a strong word. You're
No, trust me. I've been called a bastard sometimes, so hey, you know what happens happens, but... Put it this way, we don't seem to be a bad sort, but... we can see in each other's eyes, let's be real, we've all gone through some fucked up shit, so perhaps less ever better, but... Let's do this, Faye. Let's try to give some good constructive feedback, eh? I could do a review, maybe you could as well. But I'm curious what you would like to review about me.
I'm very curious about where you've come from, if I'm honest. Because
Yes.
to me, a nobleman in your position, at least,
Mm-hmm.
like, yes, political gain or not aside, what brought you to still look for a family, if the one you had didn't suit you?
Well, you always want to find someone to rely on. When you can't
I
find out where you
suppose.
are, perhaps you look elsewhere.
And you're certain these people are the ones?
I would live and die for them, truly.
It's a lot of trust to put into people that you, to be honest, have no real connection to.
It might not be by blood, but we all took the oath. We all swore to defend each other, even though we might not always get along. We stand by that. And that is one thing I can be certain
Stand
of.
by the oath.
Indeed.
I see, and this oath entails...
Basically doing the greater good and what is good for people.
I see, so... all of you obey this oath.
We all took the oath, and we all do our best to stand by the oath and help each other out and do what is good for the world around us, truly.
But that
And-
doesn't always happen?
Oh, of course, sometimes there's always a misconception. Like, let's be honest here. We all had our good days, we all had our bad days, and sometimes days just don't work out, right?
Of course.
Some days it just doesn't work. But we do what we can, since after all, we are only human, only mortal, only flesh and blood. We are perfectly irrational beings, I believe it was told philosophically. At the end of the day,
Understandable.
if we set ourselves to rigid expectations all the time, we'd always fail them.
True.
Might as well try to do some good in how we can see it, and use the others around us to do that good.
And this oath ensures good is continued.
The oath ensures discipline. That oath is always... that, you know, good is always considered to be the best possible thing. Since, after all, if you're not doing good, what are you doing?
Surviving.
Yes, exactly, but why not survive and do good as opposed to survive and do bad? For example, you could simply burn down a tree to go ahead and make a home, or you could remove a sapling that's being grown and grow it elsewhere. Spread more trees about. It's about how you do things as opposed to just, you know, what ends up happening. Since sometimes the things that go up to it can really impact, you know?
Absolutely. The
Butterfly effect. Exactly, yes. Butterfly effect.
Fair enough. These missions you mentioned, I am actually curious about this. I wouldn't call anything I've ever done a mission, but...
Oh, right, yes.
do you
Oh, I've got
intend
plenty
that
of
word
them.
exactly as meant?
Yes, no, put it this way, as I said, warriors of sorts, we all did our things, we all acted upon other orders, and, you know, whilst I had my own positions, I still was considered a titan. I wasn't anyone in higher stead, I was simply someone who could act if needed, but at the end of the day, I was always more diplomatically gifted with my noble heritage, so I chatted my way through things, I sometimes killed my way through things, I sometimes lied my way through things, but whenever we did it, it would be for good. In the end, we would do it to... in the end, it would be to not cause harm and to overall cause a situation that is better for everyone.
Not cause further harm, you mean?
Yes, further harm as well. Limit the
As
potential
I'm
damage that
taking
can
you
occur.
have killed people before.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, of course we have.
Huh.
As you apparently have as well.
I can see it in your eyes. As I'm sure you can see it in mine.
Indeed, or just the eye, but... yes, no, we have all done it. Whether we're proud
What
of it
is
or
left
not
of one?
is... of course. But the thing for me is, whether you're proud of it or not, It's not just about whether you're proud of it or not is bad, it's whether you stand by it. Whether you believe it was justified or not. That's about what I find for one to matter. There's so many people out there that just go...
Kill you've made?
There's so many killings out there that you can sometimes wonder if people are truly doing it for good, but at least I can say that whenever I have had a killing happen on my hands, I've done it for good. Whether I will fully agree with it always, or it always sticks with me, is another matter. But
I see.
we all have our demons, I'm sure. We're
That
not
we do.
perfect.
I mean, to be fair, we are currently surrounded by ghosts.
Oh, of course. I mean,
Ghosts of the
hell,
past exist just as much.
what if I told you I killed someone just recently?
You have you?
What if I did? You know, a wandering trader or something. No, no, trader's too far. Let's say there was
I'd ask you,
wandering
do you stand
brigand.
by it?
Oh no, let's say in the example of a brigand, a warring fellow, someone that was did do harm and I did kill them. What would you think of me then?
I would ask you if you stood by it,
I do.
and it was for the greater good.
Indeed it was.
Then why should I have a problem with it? Last I checked, this person is now dead. They're not going to be coming my direction anytime soon. Seems
Yeah.
as though we won't have an issue.
After all, we did what we could to protect people.
We do what we can to protect.
But, you know, other people always can think of it in a different way about what can be done and what should have been done, but at the end of the day, what's done is done, and you can only say that you did what you could for the greater good.
Mm-hmm. Accept the past as it is.
Yep.
Ensure it doesn't happen again.
Take the lessons of the past and apply it to the future. Sometimes you need to forget it, but you'll always learn the lesson, you'll always stand by the lesson. Sometimes you can leave the history out of it, for as long as the lesson is always there.
And this
Speaking
was
of
a
people-
warring fellow you said you killed?
Yeah, someone who was more in the warring side of things. Someone who didn't see reason with words.
Was he acting on his own?
He might have thought he was acting upon others, but at this point I honestly thought he went mad. So,
Were there others with him?
no, unfortunately.
I see.
No one stood with that man.
And, well, were there others who decided not to stand with him?
I mean, of course, the Titans did. They stood with me.
Well, I understood there. I'm just trying to consider if this man acted alone or not. Because then
he-
you'd have a bigger problem on your hands if he didn't.
Well, put it this way, he certainly acted upon his own. He left us no choice, really. He decided to attack, and so we had to defend. Oh, actually,
Well, of
speaking
course.
of defense, I believe we might be, we might spend a bit too much time, actually. You might want to turn
true,
around.
True. This might be a conversation for
Yes, but,
another
you know,
day.
I want to just clear a bit of the air. Put it this way, I'm always a suspicious sword, but hopefully it doesn't get taken with a distaste.
Of
I'm
course not.
I'm acquired. Let's call it that, eh? Every nobleman is. They're a massive prick until you get to know him.
Fair enough. Well,
Yes.
for what it's worth, I don't find you as a prick.
Oh, well, that's good. That's one person out of every 3, I suppose. That's something.
Hey, better odds.
Yep. Anyway, let's go get these people back.
Hello, everyone.
I didn't say shit, though.
Enjoying the show, are we?
Spin!
Aye.
Spin!
Oh.
Oh my god.
On snap, 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 on snap.
Yeah!
Welcome to the Titans.
Welcome to Nation!
I honestly don't know which one is saying that, because it's just going around everyone.
World. It's Bean.
Oh, dear lord. Is this the corruption you were talking of? I can take care of it right now if you want me to.
I'd say not. This is
Alright, cool. Understand.
entertainment at its finest.
Hello.
Beans, I would
Hello.
Got
love
on
to
very
know.
well, if you couldn't tell.
Yes, I'm glad.
I didn't gather that. I'm glad.
I'm glad you all learned some things about each other. Think we learned some
As
stuff.
have we.
Why do you have a
Alright,
frog,
shall I?
Lilith?
Are we returning to the town hall?
I have found a frog console,
Is that okay for you to
and
take?
he's not green.
Okay,
By the way-
very well, understandable.
He's not like our tree frozen.
He's white.
Right. Oh, dear. Well, profiling aside,
I feel like I'm in another universe right now.
Yeah.
I feel like none of this is actually happening right now.
Ow.
see it
He's
boringly.
white.
Fucking hell.
The fact that he said it loud and proud, like he just shouted.
I know you live with your parents. They're gonna have so many questions.
Oh, they stopped questioning about me. Do not worry.
Oh, fucking hell.
I would have stopped
remember.
questioning him when he was caught wearing the cat ears.
Oh yeah, no, understandable.
We don't talk about it. We do not talk about this.
Oh dear lord.
My dad came in while I was wearing it. He was like, "Hey son, do you?" Oh, I just slowly left the room.
Welcome to Nations, everyone.
Welcome to Nations. This is
Yeah.
Welcome to the
This is
welcome
official
to the
lore.
Season
I
1,
love
baby.
Yep, it is now
This
law.
is
Beans
official
wears
lore of
cat ears.
Nations.
Shut the fuck up!
Change to PFP, change to PFP, change to PFP, change to PFP. VTuber, 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 VTuber.
No.
Just
Where did he go?
at least
He
leave me, 'cause
literally
I might just
curled
dip.
away. In
Oh
panic.
dear lord. Should we do a redo so that we go over and like mildly act like we're able to? Should we do a take two? You know, rewind. Yeah, rewind. That's rewind sound.
I see. Thank you.
Yes, yeah, certainly. Yes, of course. All right. Fuck. I guess we'll do it from here. Fucking why not? Yeah.
Just run through here again.
Yeah. Taking. 1, 2, 2. Why was ground so squishy? I'm on. Just a fucking
Squishy
spinning.
ground, woo.
Yeah, ooh, squishy ground. Ooh, imagine now. It's not like I know something underneath there. Yeah. Anyway. Nations.
If nothing else, stories for another time then.
Yes, exactly. Stories for another time. Anyway, I believe we have some people waiting upon us, so
We have
should we?
guests.
Yes, well, you know, the guests that we always had. Come on, let's go and say hi to them. We might have taken a bit more time than we previously said. Hopefully, don't think I murdered you or something.
Time flies when you're having fun, after all.
Yes, no, exactly. It's also good whenever you're learning.
True.
Sorry about that. Took a while.
Hello, everyone.
Very upset.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, we didn't take too long, did we?
No. I was
Not
just
at all.
talking about.
Nope.
I was just talking about how Beans knocked over the tree froge, and I'm upset.
Oh, right. Yes, we will be talking about that.
Just tried to kill me because of that.
It was a joke. Come on. I never actually hurt
Oh,
you.
your armor took out. You sort of ran
But I
towards
didn't
me
strike you down.
violently.
Wait, wasn't there? Doesn't Chaos have a sword that's literally just a wooden sword?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
But we also need
Okay.
a
You know,
pathing for
used
the
in training.
Yes, of course. Pathing probably like
The sword of 10 paces or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably good to keep the lights around here.
Of course.
Yes. Oh, wait, should we
shall
head back?
head back to, well, Jinx?
Nope, there we go.
Yes, let's go.
Yes, I suppose we
let's
should.
go.
Come on then, everyone. Be prepared for the spider up top.
Hey,
Have
hey,
we got
Chaos,
everyone?
I got cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Good.
Cookies.
Laura's
Chaos.
another ways back. Let's
Do we
go.
have everyone?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Chaos, I'm gonna be
Yes.
a little bit sorry. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm very sorry. I
Ew.
kinda loaded them with cookies.
It's understandable. It's fine. I mean, our diet is mostly meat anyway. It's good to have a bit of sugar, but dear lord, you have to give it to the cat.
Mira,
It's nice to switch things
yeah, sugar. Mira may have like 6
Oh,
stacks
dear.
of cookies.
Don't eat them all at
Do
once.
you have a bakery?
Oh yeah. By the way, they now
have some
have
bakery.
access to jungle logs and cocoa beans.
Oh,
You're not
perfect.
Bringing them all the way back to.
Oh, that's fine. I'm sure we already had a few of them in stock, but it's fine. You know, we'll set a few extra. But yes, if you do need anything else, we do travel around, so we probably try to get you something if need be.
Of course. I'm sure we could be
We
trading
already have
partners, I
enough
suppose.
Yes. I mean, if you won't give me off gifts, might as well try to find one for you. Oh dear.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yes, do watch
That's
out for
alright,
them.
that'll be
Oh,
ours.
spider
Fine.
coming up.
They're gonna be slowly working on that.
Oh, dear
my
lord.
lord, guys.
Everyone alright?
Is everyone okay?
Oh,
for
you
fuck-
look like kinda shut up, dude.
It's a blood flesh wound.
A little rusty, eh?
I'm fine. Well, for them also, they're going to be a while, aren't they?
They're working with a frog.
Let's do this.
I see.
Well, take your time, I suppose. I do apologize for the creepers. On your armor, thank you. Yeah,
It's fine.
I thought I might as well, but I'll be fine without. Alright, let's keep this going, shall we?
So long as everyone is safe.
Yes, exactly. Let's make sure people don't end up dying here. I think so far we've gone pretty well without an incident. Oh, actually,
Yep, we've done well. Well,
yeah.
no more instances in the
Yeah,
world.
none of that. Yeah, no one's been slash canonically knocked out of existence for a period of time, you know?
Yes, no one
No
has
one's-
accidentally altered forward. It's fine.
Yes,
Fuck's sake.
exactly.
Ah!
Oh dear. What's going
Behind you,
on?
Oh, no.
Welcome.
Stay. That zombie got annihilated.
Indeed. Anyway, let's carry on, shall we?
I missed.
Also, Beans, you're definitely being trained again in future. Need to see your bow skills back up again.
Yeah, sir. Of course. I'm sorry. I haven't used
Yes,
it in a
we
while.
saw what happened. Also, yes,
sneaky.
Beans, you might...
I think-
Beans, at some point should we have a training day? Because I'm apparently pretty sneaky myself, as Nomad might have seen, but,
No need
Yeah.
to remind me that.
It's alright. There's always more to learn.
exactly, it's more to learn.
Yeah,
No shame in it, I have things to learn myself.
of course you're not gonna be as good.
Don't we all?
Oh dear. You know, we all learn at the same time, but once we get the training area sorted,
up.
we'll be able to learn even better.
There's no shame in making mistakes.
Exactly. Alright, well anyway,
suppose.
let's continue on. Probably by the time we get back it might even be day.
Yeah, of course.
Right, yep, this way, alright. Just trying to make sure we don't have any stragglers.
Yep. Watching the frog crew.
Yes, that's going to be hell to bring back, but very well.
This is great.
Don't worry, I've got him. I've got him.
Alright, but how are we going to bring that back?
Bringing him.
Me.
Okay, alright.
He did
Ah,
the
dear.
moving.
Well anyway, let's start heading back, shall we?
Yeah, of course.
Watch out. Watch out. There we go. Stick to your armor, it's fine.
And from here we can follow the pathways.
Ah, perfect,
Oh.
good. Yeah, creep to the left, be aware.
Don't mind that.
Yeah, just in case, you know, you never know. Ah, here's the other side to it.
Yep, this would be the other half.
But you know, things are fine here. Oh, there's a phoenix over there.
Phoenix, you alright?
He's just been chilling.
Right, very well. I think we had an enlightening chat. Go for a frog on the slowest horse. Yeah, it may take my time. Oh, really?
Yeah, it was actually Phoenix. You were one of those people that came this way the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Along with I think it was Keith and Hex and such.
Yeah. We basically turned it into a whole wheat farm and basically
Ah, right.
haven't touched it in a while.
Ah, very well.
But
Well, you
it's
know,
been growing.
Clearly.
Yeah. We actually try to hunt our own food. Funnily enough, we mainly stick to a more carnivorous diet because we usually find it's better for keeping things going at the end of the day. You know, rations and whatnot. But we make do.
Take as you can get, so long as
Yeah,
you get back.
exactly. Oh, of course. We make sure to replace anything that is taken. Alright, you all okay over there?
Ensuring no stragglers.
Yeah, don't worry.
Looking at something, I thought I saw something for a second.
Understandable. On bright side, though, I don't think you'll need to worry too much about going too quick with your horse with that frog.
Yes, Dave is very, very slow. I don't think we'll have.
Yes. Don't worry. I'm sure I can put him on a bit of a training regimen. Speaking of training, what is that over there?
My quest
Huh?
I made recently.
Over there. Little training yard.
Parkour.
Oh yeah.
Then my D&D got cancelled,
Oh,
means I get
yes.
Whole Stream Live. Ah, nice.
Parkour enthusiast.
Oh, right. Oh, lovely.
Parkour.
In a moment, but hey, Beans, do you mind if Beans give us a go, maybe?
Yep.
Oh,
Perhaps, go on.
I suppose.
Perhaps if you're not sneaky, you can be,
Beans
you
don't fall.
know. Alright, let's go ahead and see this spectacle, eh? Go on, show the finesse of the Titans.
Shot.
Show the finesse of the Titans, eh?
Starting from
Yeah,
here
you
and
go
heading
from
to the right.
There you go.
He's gonna fall.
He's
Alright.
gonna fall.
Alright, there you go. Hop
I
around.
haven't done this jump in a while.
Oh, nice
Like I
try.
said.
Yeah.
Is that your
I haven't
excuse?
done.
Oh dear.
Do you want to try it? Be my guest.
Oh no, this is fun to watch.
Just, I mean, if you think you can do it better, by all means, go for it.
I
You
never
don't have
said
to be
that.
hostile with the doctor.
True.
Yes, I'm just a helper. I'm
I'm just
harmless,
curious.
really.
Yeah, I suppose I'm just.
And I can't even make
curious,
the
that's
first
all.
jump. That's fine. It's been a long day, alright?
Indeed it has.
Yes, you're like be tired.
It's been a long day. I might need one of your remedies.
I know.
You walk
He's
oh.
looking at you.
Oh, terribly sorry about that,
Sir, would
the
you like
frog
to give
fellow.
it a shot?
Nah, not today. You know, we still got a journey back, don't we?
Oh, of course, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys need anything for your journey back?
I think we're mostly
Do you
sorted.
have a slime ball?
Oh, that might be handy, actually.
The slime ball, I believe we do. Let me
Could
check. I'll
keep
be right
the
back.
intrigue, yes.
If you'd like to head back to the Hound Hall, I can see if we have the slime
Sure,
ball. and we can
I
get back on
never
that.
remember where it is. Alright, should we start
Sure,
heading
no,
back then?
I imagine.
Yes,
Yes,
alright.
mind taking them back to the Hound Hall as I go check?
Doctor?
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Ah, there we go.
Could you take
You have a
me
lovely
back to
cemetery.
Hound Hall?
We're going there anyway, don't worry. Yep, we are going there. Alright, continue
How
on.
you guys liking Decora?
Yeah, it's a quaint place, truly. You've been definitely building it to your own sort of, you know, thing. It's nice. You know, quiet. Peaceful, even. What is the sort of, like, taste you would describe in the air, but, like, I always find that, like, you know, going to different places, like, it's a bit, like, difference in the air. What would you describe Decora as having, you know? Like, it's not exactly arid, is it? Or, you know, particularly warm, but, I don't know, certainly something about it.
Here they are.
Whoa.
You so kind, sir.
Hello.
Hello, hi. We're just getting everyone back.
Yes, we lost you guys, so
Oh, right.
we just continued
Oh,
heading
right.
this way.
Terribly sorry.
Are
We
my
kind of.
horses here, or are they still back at?
What do you. Oh, dear.
took yours.
Huh?
Oh, dear.
I took yours.
I'll get on mine.
Oh. Is, wait, is that one or?
I don't know.
I don't remember anymore.
yours.
You know, at the end of the day, as long as we get the horses, it's all good. Oh, dear.
That must be my horse.
I'll be good.
I'm sure you'll be fine. You can find your horse. Have you got your slime ball?
Yes.
I see. You might still need the lead is the only issue. But I'm sure you'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I know.
I can take a look. Hold on. Let me see.
I should have read it in the book.
Oh, you have a log for this sort of stuff?
Well, of
Yes,
course, just to
it's
keep track of what we do and don't have.
Oh, I see. Very well. You know, that'd be quite good actually, since we do generally keep our own sort of storage shared anyway. But it'd be definitely nice to know what is taken and what is, you know, put in.
There'd probably be a lot of
Lilith,
Huh?
things.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes.
you are in luck.
What?
Oh, you already got it. Okay. Never mind.
Oh, I got it. It's okay. Thank you.
Oh, it's all sorted. Lovely.
No problem.
Well, I suppose we won't take too much more of your time, but if you have any other questions, let me know. We'll probably
And how
contact.
would I go about that, actually?
Well, funny enough, what we'll probably do is that we'll probably be coming back soon enough anyway. Keep a bit of contact in. We'll contact you soon enough. But if you want to write down a list of things, I'm sure I can answer that. Hindsight's always 20/20, isn't it?
Can we not have Beans do the message?
I will do the message
You remember
myself.
what- yeah, you remember the last
I'll do my message. Yes, the last mission that was. Oh god. Yeah, we've shared a few
Of course,
missions.
No worries.
But yes, no, by all means, I'll be back at some point in the future. Hopefully soon, as long as all goes well. But hey, we're a traveling sort, so we see what happens.
Absolutely.
It was a pleasure having you guys here.
Yes, no, it was great. Thank you for the
wonderful having you all.
hospitality, truly. Apologies for some of the subvertive events that we did, but at the end of the day, old habits die hard. We have to ensure that, you know, you're not cannibals or something like that.
Completely understandable.
Yes, unfortunately, we have to take these
Wonderful opportunity
hesitations.
to get to know you all.
Yes, exactly, and, you know, here's to a, you know, brighter future with these sort of things, eh? Certainly had worse interactions with people in the past, so, hey,
Better stories.
you're doing fine. Indeed, to better stories and for the greater good, eh?
Let's go.
Right. But anyway,
Absolutely.
we should already be dashing. Don't know how the frog is going to manage, but we'll start moving, eh? Right.
Yeah, of
Well,
course.
everyone, let's start going.
Safe travels.
Yep. See you later,
Safe
Nomad.
travels over
See you later,
Enjoy the
everyone.
Cookies.
Yes,
Yeah.
don't eat them all at once,
Much
please.
appreciate it.
Don't eat them all at once. You're gonna have a sugar rush and then crash.
Safest of
Oh
travels,
dear lord.
Titans.
Yes, safe travels. Adios.
Bye.
Adios, mis amigo.
Right. I'm gonna go over here now.
Speaking of
Found someone that was
cookies,
just as I found someone that was just as klutzy as me. They
Oh,
found
lovely.
thingy several times.
See, like mines. Hey Beans, can you do me a favor?
yeah,
I like
Huh?
it.
Can you do me a favor?
yeah, what up?
We're gonna continue going down this path a bit. Can you wait for a little bit once we start leaving?
Yes, of course.
I'll tell you when to stop, but bring cheese with you. Anyway, everyone, come on, let's go. Cheese,
What he said?
Cheese, there's somebody going to tell you and Beans to stop, and I want you to just wait there for a bit. Is that okay?
Yes,
you
of
guys
course.
are gonna have to be slower than me.
Yes, let's go up here, shall we?
Also, Chaos.
Yes.
One of the people were nice enough to give us cocoa beans.
We do have cocoa beans, funny enough, actually.
Do we?
Yes, no, I put them back into the farm. Of course we do. Like, I made a deal with Kraken's Creek, remember?
Right.
Yes, a deal with Kraken's Creek, but at the end of the day we got what we needed. Is Lilith really going...
Shit.
Lilith, may I recommend that maybe you come back and get the frog a bit later?
No, I'll go a different way.
Okay, yeah, if you go a bit of a different way, I'm sure that's fine. Just don't get seen right now.
Again.
Anyway, let's go this way, Ben. Come on. Go this way. Yeah. Go this way. I'm gonna say this. Decorah doesn't seem harmless. Like, Decorah seems harmless, truly, but they have old habits, I'm sure. As we go around this bend, hopefully it'll be enough to stop for a moment, but yeah, right here. Beans and cheese. Can you stop right here for a bit? You know, maybe get down into the divot here. Because if anyone's following us, I want you to keep aware of it. Yep. Or just go down into the divot, maybe. Just keep it a little bit hidden. I just want to make sure that we're not being followed. I made a good effort to not have us be seen. Anyway, Silver, Mira, let's start moving. Come back if nothing happens within about an hour. So, how do things go on your end?
Well, we got ourselves...
Well, what do you think, Machinations? How do you think we did, eh? Good, good. I will say as well, Mira, there is a thing called a sugar crash. Do not eat all of the cookies at once. Alright, maybe leave it at a couple. Isn't he well? Yeah, I mean, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think Val's a interesting type?
Perfectly hospitable to us.
Yes, exactly. That's
But
yeah.
I'm gonna say this as it may be a fall in for Tex on this mission. I don't trust him.
I think at the end of the day, we can't implicitly trust everyone. Let's be brutally honest.
No, and I know that that's, you know, easy for me to say anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to say, but that's why as oh. I mean, why do you think as well that I... Oh?
Friend with me.
Friend
now. Friend, please.
You just write, I'm sorry, Silver.
It's okay.
We can probably find another, but, I mean, put it this way. Why do you think I got Beans and Cheese to stand back for a bit, you know, just in case they are curious eyes?
One that I don't trust the most is that grim person.
That doctor appears very emotionally based when it comes to their decision making.
They wanted Keith to be dead so that they could dissect.
Yeah, they had a interesting thought on life, death, I suppose, at that mark.
It's not necessarily individual that I have issues with. From a professional opinion, from, and I hate that I'm saying this to you, I really do, but
Go ahead.
I really don't think that their way of life is ideal out here in the wilderness.
I will say
That's what I'm
they...
trying to say.
I think I do. They took a vow to be peaceful and things, but at the end of the day as well, I've learned some of my things as well, and at the end of the day, to be peaceful and build a wall, it's either they're completely ill-prepared or they've got some other fascinations up with them, or they are devoutly believing in this divine creation, which in its own right could be a danger. So,
I
put it
just
this way.
think it's worth watching.
Exactly. Because what does this divine creation say to them?
But I would believe that... I don't know.
No, I get you, truly. I want to assume that they are No. Honestly, no, it's good. I want to believe that they are just a group of refugees that are hunkering down and whatnot, but there's one part that is definitely griping me. You all know where you came from, right? You all understand that part, and even if it hurt a bit wherever you've come from, you remember it, and you use that in your stead, right?
I quite remember them.
Yes. You know, it's how we grow from it, but at least from my talks with Nomad, apparently people there don't remember. And Nomad appears to have the answers, but, doesn't want to give them. As there's protection, but at the end of the day, sometimes better protect people from something that they don't know about even. As well, they're prepared.
Another thing, I noticed something about their system that they have.
Yes, there's
Blessed and cursed.
the blessed and cursed. It's almost like a class system, if anything. I hate to be a person, but
His name was on there.
yeah, so you're cursed, funnily enough. And we have a person that seems to speak up the most. What's some of the other names on there as well?
Grim,
Mm-hmm.
but even their nature themselves had a bit of an air of.
Yeah, put it this way. Question, was there a Newton and a Therion on that list? Don't want to attack you. Was there a...
Somebody just
Yeah.
hit me.
I was trying not to, but I didn't shoot either way. No, I didn't shoot. But put it this way, on that list, there was a Therion and a Newton, correct?
There was a Newton on there.
Hmm. You know, funny enough, from what I understood, maybe they weren't so much of a keen fan of Nomad.
I just don't trust them, Chaos.
Yeah.
My opinion is...
There's certainly more to them, don't you worry.
It seems to me this Nomad character.
They are holding the keys, but they're not unlocking doors right now, which is interesting.
They don't have books on the divine creation.
Yeah, it's funny enough, actually, when I was speaking with
they-
Nomad, they said it was best if it came from their mouth. Which, I don't know about you, but... I mean, yes, like, bear this in mind, right? Like, it's usually not good just for one prophet to say it, or else it's a single story. It appears to be that Nomad's holding all the keys, but not letting anyone else in to see what's behind the doors. Now, the question is as well, do we need to go a bit more this way now? I can't remember where the lake is. Is it this way? Hold on, let me see. Ah, there we go. Yep, this way. See, I was pretty okay.
Comes up is this blessed and cursed system
Hmm.
seems to be built on favoritism.
Yes, that's the part that I find a worry. Oh yeah, I'm on a horse, of course. God, I love this fucking crossbow, man. Slow. Well, let's clear these out, then we'll chat a bit more, eh? Bit of a close blast, but I'm sure you're fine. Watch out!
Jesus Christ, lethal.
Hi! How's things? Watch out, Mira!
So,
How do things go?
turns out they did try to follow us. One of them,
Also.
at least.
Which one? Actually, let's sit down. Let's sit down and unravel, shall we?
Yes, sir.
So you were being followed. Certainly shows they're curious about us, I'll tell you that much. So you were being followed. Which one?
I don't know the name, but the one with the black mask.
Rose.
was it?
Yes, Rose.
Yeah.
They carried themselves a bit more martial-based, didn't they? They definitely had a liveness to them. No, I mean, put it this way, they had a training ground, per se, and... I don't know, I'd like to study body language. They certainly carried themselves in such a way, and even though themselves, they had definitely seen things, but not exactly warrior of sorts. They're much more civilian in aspects, which is, curious. Very curious.
Actually, all of them are
Hmm.
civilian-like.
Yeah, they're all civilian, yet apparently they've waged a big war, and right now Nomad is the one with the knowledge of such war, but isn't telling them that. Put it this way, me and Nomad had a chat, and obviously I learned about them, and I think the part I'm very much having concern about is that they say it's a peace cult. Put the cookie down! I'm definitely worried about the fact that they have this peaceful cult, but it appears that no one knows why they're in it. Like, you know, the only person who seemed to have a vague idea was the fact that they were a more researcher kind of person. That was their calling because Nomad saved them. It's centered around Nomad, it's not centered around them. Like, at the end of the day as well, like, when it comes to these sort of things, sure I call the decisions, but at the end of the day I listen to all of you about that sort of thing. Since there's a measured response, it keeps people grounded. I don't know.
It's not like they're not questioning. They just keep it hushed around Nomad.
Exactly, yeah, they feel suppressed
Keith was
about
the
it.
only one who was speaking out.
And what happened to him?
He was exiled.
Simulation, imagine. Exactly. I mean, Nomad themselves just seemed to be like a curious Labrador, if anything, with the amount of questions they were asking, but as soon as things got serious, they definitely took a bit of a turn, as I did throw to them a few things from a book, and they weren't expecting it, I can tell you that much, but they had an answer for it. They tried to have an answer for me. Oh Jesus Christ. You got hostiles coming in.
I know.
Alright.
No.
Concrete Froge.
Oh dear. Anyway, I think what we'll also probably do is start heading back soon. It's probably the best thing. We probably shouldn't linger around in case they do track us. So how about once it's turning day, we all start moving back. I might go up ahead just to ensure that everything is fine at the Titan camp. But, I don't know, what do you think about Decora? Since I don't exactly trust him, but I want to keep him at arm's length.
I do think there are some people there that are genuinely good.
Oh yes, of course. I think the people are a grey matter, but Nomad even greyer, I would say.
The leader himself
Yeah.
is...
Yes, progress is what progress does, and how when they picked up a sword, hundreds died. They talked about how, you know, it would have to happen again if they would do so, but they've never seemed to want to go beyond that. It's almost like they're afraid. Certainly afraid of something, I'll tell you that much. One thing they really did not want to relent on was something in the graveyard. That cemetery. None of us should pursue this, but put it this way. In the book, apparently someone is buried underneath there.
Oh.
Now, I sort of casually raised it up. That was the one thing they would never try to get an excuse about. And they even made a fallacy about it, where they said if it would be by simple erosion that the mound would go away, but no, I was talking about the fact that the mound would collapse upon them, which is different to simple erosion. I know a bit about geography and the geology of the area and sedimentation and how it transfers. They were hiding something.
Obviously.
Oh yes, no, clearly. So, put it this way, all of you had a bit of talk for people, right? How were they when it came? Obviously, Grim appeared to be quite hostile, but I think they're very emotionally charged as a person, so maybe that's just a typical thing for them.
He just
They're
disagreed
very
straight up.
nice.
They straight up asked me if we killed Keith.
I mean, I suppose they're straight to the
Other
point.
than that,
Beans, what happened
and they
when
said, like-
you went off to chat with them? Did anything happen?
Pretty much they just asked me a few stuff like, did we kill Keith or
Right.
where's his body and shit. I did tell him I don't know what happened because he's probably still alive somewhere out there.
Yeah,
They just
assuming we
said
killed him
that-
again.
And then they said, yeah, it's a shame. I wanted to dissect him, which caught me slightly off guard.
I suppose they have a one-track mind for sure, I can tell you that much. It's not perhaps on the life, but the understanding of death, maybe, is their whole game.
They also have a great interest in me for some reason.
Why? Was it because you were spotted?
No idea. I don't know.
Well, I'd say hold that interest close, and maybe talk about dissection, maybe don't go alone next time.
I suppose.
I mean, some of you harp on me for going off on my own, but
Yeah,
going
that-
off on your own with someone who's known to dissect people.
Yes, we found about that later, but that's why I did say Cheese as well should watch the house anyway, so thank you for doing that as well, Cheese. Really good job as well for you watching the horses and the house as well, like you did an upstanding job there.
Chaos will remember this.
Yes? Geez, you did a good job.
Jeez.
Yeah, Cheese, you did a great job. Do you have any comment about it?
No comments?
Cheese, don't go drown. Cheese.
Interesting fella.
Yeah, Cheese is good. But
Still wonder how he became the champion, if I'm being honest.
have you not seen him in action?
You've never seen Cheese in action?
Are you questioning
Well,
Cheese
we
as a
haven't
champion?
really got
Wait,
into
Beans.
a fight.
Are you questioning Cheese as a champion?
No, of course not. I'm just. Ow!
I mean, like, I really hope you're not questioning Cheese's championship, even, eh?
I'm sure he deserved it.
Yeah. I mean, Cheese deserved to be champion, right?
Oh no.
Hey,
Oh.
we can talk this out. There's no need to pull out weapons, kind. Ow! Stop it!
You know, at some point, you two definitely need to do a duel. It would be an interesting fight, I think.
I think it'll be very one-sided.
Yes, but also that's why we hopefully will have you there, Mira, to tend to the wounds of Beans.
Well, we'll see about that.
You've never.
Oh, I want to go back home now just to see what happens, actually.
Oh, I really want to see what happens.
Yeah, dude, how about we start packing up? I'll go up. I'll go up ahead a little bit since I need to show off a few things. But you know, I'll make sure things are sorted. But that's no turn. Yeah. Anyway, feel free to do what you need to do here. We should be leaving soon in case we are being tracked per se. Put it this way. One of the things I can't help but note is that Rose fellow. They said that there was 3 people, yet only 1 person was spotted. That implies they know a little bit about the markings of people and what they leave behind. So perhaps we should leave sooner rather than later.
I would say we need to do some way of covering our tracks.
Yeah, so let's at least go in multiple different ways just to try and confuse them, huh? I'll take a bit more of a leftwards curve if everyone else can take a bit of a different curve around the area. If you can walk through water as well, that'd be highly beneficial because the tracks stop at water.
Yeah.
Right, anyway,
I would say going into water would be highly recommended. But
Exactly.
Just be careful of the horses. Don't go too far deep.
Yes, of course. If you can just like splash into the water a bit and get to the other side, that'd be great. Look, I will go ahead anyway since I'm going to take a bit of a around route. But anything else you want to say? If we can meet up at base, that'd be great. But I also understand as well that you all might have your own accordings to get to.
Yes, sir.
Right, but either way, Ikora, maybe you shouldn't eat their cookies in case it is a, you know, thing. But we can make cookies at home. You know that, right?
Of them.
Oh Jesus Christ! Please stop eating them. You're going. We do. We have cocoa beans at home.
No, we don't.
We do. I need to show you. They're by the cacti farm.
Wait, they are? Why didn't
Yes.
you tell me?
Here.
Because we made a deal with Kraken's Creek to get a bunch of cocoa beans for a reason.
But they gave it to us for free.
We can also make our own. We can make our own flavor.
You want to show them the potion?
Don't eat too many cookies either. You're going to get a bellyache.
Huh?
Their doctor, Grim, gave me a potion.
British in it, bruv. Indeed, indeed.
Trust it.
Ew.
They say it's regeneration.
Oh, really?
You want to confirm it from you? It's actually is.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Mira?
This. Hold on.
Mira, I wouldn't drink.
Oh, yeah, I was...
What is that?
It definitely does taste like something regenerative.
Okay.
So not poison?
It's not
It's
poison.
not poison. Otherwise, I would be in pain.
Okay.
And I would have asked for a bucket.
Yeah,
Understandable.
Well, you should have maybe like warned us first, like, and then we could have gotten a bucket of
Tell you
milk
what,
before
keep
you
up.
drank
the,
it.
the color of it wouldn't. I've seen stew
Interesting.
that has poisonous properties to it. It's almost. You can almost see the rot.
Right.
This isn't rot. This is
Creation.
very much like the regeneratives. Very much seems like the regeneratives do.
Getting creation coming back again, eh? Keep a hold of that, I'd say. If we can reverse engineer that, that could be very beneficial, actually. Silva, you wouldn't be able to help out with that, would you?
I would love to have Silva help out.
Sure.
Yeah, look,
Can maybe help us out with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, no, if you two can start getting signed that, that could be great. However, I'm gonna start heading back to make sure that our route is clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
To get on. This is the This is the second potion I've come across.
Yes, keep a hold of that, actually. Please do. Oh, Silver as well. Quick thing. I'm gonna be moving out soon.
I'm sorry, what?
I've been
what
making my
are you
own...
about?
You know, how you let me bunk at your place, right? Well, you might want that bone, just in case you want another chance. Yeah, you let me bunk at your place? Well, I'll be moving out, soon enough, so if you just give me a week, I'll be able to move all things out, if that's okay.
Sure.
Right, perfect. We can chat in a week anyway, but, yeah, just want to let you know, I will be moving out. I can actually show you the sleeping quarters I made up as well. I took a few lessons from Tex to get things going, and so it should be pretty structurally safe. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's good. Sorry.
Perfect. Yeah, no, don't worry, of course. Aside from that, I suppose we'll meet you all back at Titan Camps. Feel free to start doing what you need to do. I'm gonna get a bit of a head start. See you later. Alrighty. Well, I suppose quick little break, I suppose. Hi everyone, how you doing? You doing good? That was a meeting. A lot to unpack. Yeah, no, quick little break, since I basically want to like show off a little bit of what's been going on in Titans-side, because I want to show off a little bit of the stuff that I've been building. Yeah, what do you think of what's been happening? Yeah, I don't trust Takora, but they don't seem outwardly malicious. They're secretive for sure. Oh, no creeper. Oh man. Takora's sus. Yeah, it's, for a peace cult that appears to want to be understanding and under the eyes of a divine creation, the divine creation seems to have a bit of favoritism, I suppose, is probably the term. It's, I don't know, it's weird. They seem to want to, you know, create the world beautiful, yet they maybe don't see that anyone could be beautiful in, you know, the right way. I'm going to keep following the mountains a little bit, just try and, you know, split up our potential tracks, since, you know, going across the mountain should be pretty difficult to track if we, you know, go across the terracotta. But, yeah, I mean, obviously with what I spoke to with Nomad as well, I wasn't going to hold things back. I mean, I did hold a bit back about me, but, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to hold back that clearly I am of a noble descent and all that sort of stuff, but you don't need to know the reason why I leave. You don't need to know the reason why I abandoned the name. You don't need to know that stuff. What in oblivion is that? What the fuck? Wait, hold on. Yeah, a little bit of lore drop, not too much, but it's a little bit. It's a little bit of lore. What the fuck is? What the fuck? Okay, actually, what the fuck is this? Like, actually, what? Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Like, I didn't want to mention Theon, didn't want to mention any fucking thing. Well. Oh. Hey! Maybe they can come over really quick. That is... Hey, take a look at this! It looks like a well that goes down to a mine. Don't go down.
There's not really any way to go down anyways.
Yeah, just get back from the edge just in case. Tell you what, shit. Can you get out some of the navigation tools? I just want to make a quick note of this really quick.
I don't have my navigation tools on me. I'm going based off memory.
Okay, bugger. If you were to make a rough guess in a numeric sense, you know, what would you say this current location could be coordinated as? Interesting. What the fuck is this?
Well, it seems a little high up, but not high enough for these areas.
If you were to say maybe hit F3 and actually don't worry. I think I've got my navigational gear. Don't worry.
I mean, I have a there is a tab.
Yeah, don't worry. It's fine. I think I've got my navigational gear available, so don't worry. I'm just gonna quickly make a note of this. This is really fucking interesting. What the fuck is this, actually? We are not telling Takora about this shit. Oh no, did they lose Lucky?
Chaos, I think I lost Lucky.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really? I don't think Lucky fell down the well. They're over here. They're quite literally over the hill.
I can't see very well.
They are right over the hill.
This is dark. I have a trouble time
Yeah,
seeing very far.
Here, tell you what. Do you want to take a lantern or a torch? Here,
I tend
take
to
take
not
a torch.
see.
Put that in your offhand.
Yeah, that can
There you
help
go.
me see, but it just won't.
Yeah,
me
seems like a whole lot of personal tragedy. Yeah, that's the thing. Personal tragedy, but also a lot of blindness to the past. Right, anyway, let's keep moving on, shall we? That's an interesting thing to make a note of.
We'll have to
Yeah,
visit
personal
it.
tragedy. I don't know. Like, they just seem to want to forget, even though they're not learning lessons.
We have the tools. Because
Yes, exactly.
I had my entire.
Yeah, we'll go for a explorer's
I
kit.
had my entire storage.
Silencer's Force.
full
Exactly.
of
That's
those
what I'm worried about. Yes, no, of course. I'll actually also not wear my relatively nice coat going down there as well. I'll actually get, you know, the proper sword.
Yeah, considering the last time we had a nation
Hmm.
around, I had to get a healing stew.
Yeah, I did notice, but at least from what I saw, despite the eye injury, Nomad appeared to be in good health at least, so I appreciate the effort, but yeah. Yeah, exactly. I don't want anyone. I don't know anyone who can mend my coat. Totally not. Totally. What is with leaders that we meet dying or being mortally wounded? I mean, like, Duck cut off their fucking finger. Like, in our town as well. Like, I don't know. Well, there's home.
There when that happened.
Well, they had
Would have
Snakehu
been
there.
Third time. We are too far.
Yeah, we need to go the other way, I think, actually. Yeah, let's go this way. Hey, Beans, how you doing? Yo, we're making the journey home. Ah, right. Yes, no, of course. All right. Well, let's carry on, shall we? You know, there seems to be a
We
common
gotta
trend
go
of...
a little bit down here.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, there seems to be a common trend, though, of people in power in some nation or another being really badly hurt in our lands. And I don't know if we're causing it or what.
I mean, the pirates didn't, but then again, they hurt one of us.
I also physically, well, I suppose not physically, psychologically hurt them as well. The threat of violence upon their person and all that sort of stuff, but I don't know. Ah, yeah, there we go. It seems to be more like it.
Thieves do deserve it.
Yep, but hey, might as well make them
I
useful.
see, okay, I see.
Ah,
some
perfect.
stuff.
Yeah, there we are. Good. Here we are.
You know, this particular area, it's.
Yep,
when
hop
it
right here.
When it rains, like when it kind
Mm-hmm.
of.
Lovely. Ah, I miss the snow. He's white, right? Yeah, I know, bruh. Like, oh god. It's just a fucking declaration. Yeah. Ah, the serotonin lab being followed. Welcome to Corporation. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. Parker.
Really trained me with fear.
Yeah. Got it. Alright, let's carry on, shall we? Creeper up ahead, watch out. Let's go
Let's
left
go
side.
around.
Yeah, around. Like, just fucking hell, Beans. You just had to fucking say it. Oh yeah, watch out for the zombie too. Up through here. We can jump up here.
Yeah.
After all, I made these horses good at this for a reason. That's a good crossbow you got. I wonder who made it. Yeah, imagine. I wonder who made the body shot piercing crossbow, huh? Imagine. Mira?
Yes.
Mira? Are you stuck? Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, oh, okay. Ooh. There you go. Fucking hell. Oh, what's that? Lucky stuck
Look,
down a hole?
Look, I'll say this.
Hmm.
The
Very long
the
legs on my
job
horse,
on
yeah.
my
I got some good old
pickaxe
fucking
is
legs.
Not because of.
Yeah, I like.
It was not because of the stuff I did on it.
Right, like, here's the thing, like, I do want to ask, why do you hate the number 13?
I just don't like things that are unlucky.
How is a number unlucky? It's just a number.
Why don't you ask Irish? He seems to be pretty well versed in that. It's like how people call me Black Cat.
Yeah, but I don't, and at the end of the day, I haven't been, you know, scorned for it either. Taking you as Mira, not as the Black Cat of the Titans. You know, shit happens, but we move on from it, don't we? It's about keeping moving on as opposed to keeping that past. You know, it's what Decora seems to be doing right now. No one appears to be keeping in a past that was painful and doesn't want anyone else to feel it right now, which isn't helpful in any way, shape, or form. So...
You know what happened? After your mission with me?
I can't say I did, since I had to go on to another mission afterwards, but, would you care to indulge me, or...?
The look on people's faces. A lot of people thought that I was gonna get people killed if I stayed in the Titans. People
Yep.
wished for my death.
And those people are wrong. It's truly the way to say it. I mean, there isn't any simple way to say that one person is guaranteed to kill others in the team. It's just that sometimes there are good missions, sometimes there are bad missions. It happens, we should move on. Some Titans, however, like to hold on to that. I try to continue on the mission at hand and remember the good in people, as opposed to anything that might have gone wrong before. After all, you're a damn good alchemist and you're damn good at making the golden apples, so I have no complaints.
That's the only time people have ever... This mission's the only time people have ever praised me, but...
Well, I'm sorry about that, but also as well, like, I wish other people were. It's just... I don't know, some Titans are grounded into ways that are not beneficial. No Dutch. That way of thought I've always found to be destructive, not helpful at all to anything in the world, you know. Superstition, I would admit I've never really been one for. I just don't see it as a benefit. It keeps people down, not lifts them up. So that's why to me, you're Mira, not some Black Cat or Unlucky 13, okay? What? No, Dutch.
Let me out.
What the?
Let me out.
Lilith?
Damn frog. Huh?
Lilith? Oh,
I
are you okay?
heard something.
You broke through the... What?
Is anybody still streaming?
I am. We were doing a tiny bit of lore. It's fine.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. This is canon now.
I was trying to get the damn froggy.
This is canon. This is canon now. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
No.
We remember your animal jobs from before. It's fine. I'm gonna get the horse in, and then I'm probably gonna show off a few things. But Mira, remember what I said, okay? You're valued. Right, there we go. Get that there. Horse is in, and I want to show off a few little things I've been trying to do. Hi, people in the head. How are you all doing? Alright, I'm gonna go take a rest for a moment. Shout if you need me. You know where to find me. Alright, there we go. All of that is done. So I think that does most for lore, but hello, Personally Haunt. Yes, hello, little machinations inside my brain that are all the intrusive and not so intrusive thoughts. Hey, you want to see some shit I've been doing off stream that I totally didn't just do today to be like, yo, cool shit? Because, you know, we'll probably start ending up the stream soon enough. I don't know if Nomad's still alive or anything like that. We'll see, we'll see. Don't know who else is alive anyway. Live. I've been doing a little bit of building myself. I've been trying to, like, you know, get along with the idea of building. Trying to make a few more freeform, unique kind of things. Since, like, you might know of me, I'm usually a lot more of a tutorial builder. I do kind of want to get away from that, really. So, like, obviously, I've used this whole sort of space that was excavated. But, this is all technically an OG build by me. I've taken, like, a build that I remembered from Blue Nerd, which was, like, the whole, you know, putting logs down and doing this kind of thing, because I just thought it was a really fucking cool thing to do. But I've always wanted to, like, do a bit more OG kind of stuff, you know? Something that is a bit more like, hey, I have a build style. So I've been trying to do it, and hopefully you like what I've been trying to do. So welcome to the opening hallway that is to my area, my home. I have a little display cabinet of important cool things like a healing potion, because, you know, witches with low chance drop that. Other side, a enchanted golden apple and 2 totems. Hope to fit it up a bit more. Also as well, don't worry Panda, I got the glow stone, it's all good. But yeah, anyway, also as well, we have this little hallway that goes towards some other bits. So bear in mind as well, above where I am right now is basically a hallway to the office. So this is what I've been trying to like convert to like a living kind of space. In here, I'm going to put a bathroom, so you know, I'm not a smelly titan. Probably put a shower in here, toilet over here, sink here, something like that. You know, do what I did in RSMP basically. Got a little storage room over here. You know, a little bit of a change up in how things look. Rat, back to fishing again, I guess. I can get you a salad, don't worry. We can do another deal or something. I can get you some glowstone, why not? Really quite proud of the roof, actually, I'm not gonna lie, because basically what happened with the roof is that I saw the patterning of this spruce up top and I was like, fuck, I actually really like that idea. So I wanted to do this now. Obviously this is our little storage room, well my little storage room where I can hold some personal shit, which I will fill out in due time. And now a room that I think everyone should have, animal room, with a fox pen, because I think foxes are fucking good. Also as well, excuse me Reynold, I can now get rid of the torches in here, so it's now a good light. Which, you know, it needs to be a little bit darker, you know? Yeah, no, what nation can say they have a fox room, huh? I think I do. I'll store, yeah, MTV Cribs, yo yo yo, yo yo yo. You see, Reynold loves the little den I made as well, like, I fucking love that shit, man. Look at that shit, look at that fella. Look at the little guy. Look at him. Vibing. Yeah. So, you know, we can just, like, if we ever have, like, some angsty lore and shit, I can just go to a fox pen and vibe. I think this is the best place to go, really. The best place in nations, dare I say. Like, I know that, like, other nations are pretty cool and all, but I think having a fox pen is probably the best. Yeah, that's Reynold. We also have a piss post. I mean, you know, it looks muddy like a fire hydrant, so I thought, fuck it, why not? You know, snacks from them as well on the side. You know, piss post, why not? Fox pen, 15 out of 10. You know, exactly. Like, we're gonna have a little fox area. And, piss post, yeah. No, that's not the one I use, don't worry. Up here is where I've been doing a little bit more work. So there's still a few more things that I need to get done, right? Obviously, you've probably seen all this kind of stuff. You've probably seen this part before, but in case you haven't, I'll show it off again. Been doing things here. I'm going to do a kitchen area there. Obviously, we've got my sleeping area in here, which I'll be moving into soon enough. So, you know, got it all, like, a bit more of the red variety. Like, I don't really do much with, like, reds, but I really want to, like, fuck around mangrove wood, because I thought it was really cool. So, I did this. I'm not gonna lie, I really am proud of that light. I don't really like it. I have enough motivation to get resources and move around animals. Oh boy, it was a fucking vibe. You gotta do interior design. Oh yeah, no, don't worry, I will be. Right now, I'm just getting the outsides done. Then I'm gonna tackle this room. I'm gonna build like a fucking sofa around here. I'm gonna do a kitchen-y bit here. Probably like a table and chairs to eat with over here. Like then just generally it be an open area more so. Like, I don't know, I'll work out some things to put in here, but hey, if you've got any other ideas as well as builders in the chat, do let me know in how I could pimp my crib. Also as well, inspired by Dutch's build downstairs and how, you know, it's a granite. I thought I'd do a bit more grandeur in this aspect. Hopefully it's good. One other area we've done is this area here, where, you know, we just did a simple hallway, nothing too major. And now we are going to go into what I call the Discord light mode room, otherwise known as my paladin armory. So this is my armory now. We don't have a full-on armory for everyone yet, but I thought I might as well make my own little armory whilst I wait. So, yeah. Oh. Rainbow signs, why exactly they are. Yo, Nomad, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? I was just showing off my crib to some of the people, because we are technically out of law right now, so I'm just fucking around and vibing. But hi, hopefully everything went well on your end. Hello, hello. I was just showing the Discord light mode armory that I made. In the paladin style. So, you know, we have all our swords, all our axes, all that sort of stuff. Yes, I did make an axe with Anthropods 5 on it. I am unstoppable. Got an armor set for basically every occasion as well. Oh, you're streaming with awesome, love the armory. I'm glad, thank you, thank you. But yeah, no, you already kind of saw all this. Also as well, this will be a filing room where I keep documents and things, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that was my little crib. Do I need to do like another quick tour? Actually, no, I'll show you the most important room. Get some I'll catch you in a bit. Yeah, no, of course. See you later, Nomad. Like, it's great to see you. And in case you know, hi, my name's Chaos. I was the guy that talk to Nomad invisibly at the start. To any of you raiders, I'm going to show you the best room in the house, which is the fox pen. He's sleeping. You know, we have a little fox pen. He likes to go in there sometimes to get the berries and stuff. Yeah, you know, this is now basically the best place in Titans, I believe. You know, I might be a little bit biased, but it also might be the best place in Nations, in my honest opinion. So yeah, fox pen, very good. I like it. Probably might do a bit more of a roof later. But like, the other things was I have to be careful what I can do with the roof because this roof is basically the outside. So I have to be careful. But you know, Reynolds sleeping. It's all good. It's daytime. Yeah, it's daytime. But yeah. Also as well, if you are a raider from Nomad's area, you might wonder what does it mean to be a Titan? Well, it means having a place like this to call home. Welcome to the Crystal Caverns. Not Hollows, because, you know, that's taken. As Fury is better than anywhere in my nation. Wait, let's go! Yeah, welcome to Crystal Caverns, everyone. This is our more centerpiece kind of area when it comes to how we live. You know, we have this whole very nice grand granite area and all the stone and shit. For now. Hey, look, you know what's better than one fox pen? 2 fox pens. That's right, every time you make something cool, I should build another fox pen. Hello, we should take down like 8% of Globos to the crystal planet. Yeah, I do want to like actually hike up the strands a bit more, like, you know, hike them up as opposed to just like, you know, cut them down. Like you see these ones like they're a bit shorter. I think making them a bit shorter would be really neat, so we could actually see what's beyond there and all that sort of stuff. I see where it is, /J. But yes, this is the. Wait, is that hole meant to be there? It is. Okay, cool. I was just checking. This is the Titan area. This is our next project that is being worked on by some Titans. This is going to be our main hallway to an alchemy lab with an infirmary. Our lord, will be phenomenal, yes. Hallway to an actual armory, which will be a soon TM project. And a storage area, because the last storage we have should really just be a vault. But also we're very close to the surface is a slight issue, so we're gonna have to terraform a whole bloody mountain. But we'll be fine. Yeah, no, we can have some big old fucking doors on this shit. Yeah, we like to go for big doors. You know, big doors have like, you know, extra layers of storage going down and shit. Like, you know, it'll be a good time, But yeah, those have been like the main new builds when it comes to Titans right now. Like, I've just been like trying to build my own home area since, as you heard, I'm moving out from Silvers. Man's got church portal underground. Yeah, no, I got a fucking warp. RuneScape warp portal head ass motherfucker. Like, yeah, let me show you where I was living, and then obviously, you know where I am now living. I think I'm living a bit more of the leader lifestyle per se, you know? I think I'm living that up a bit. But I think we'll end in a modest way, huh? Also, there's only us online anyway, so, yeah. I was also going to raid Nomad, but I guess Nomad has raided me, so hi, people. I don't know who to raid now. Let me go from here. So, you know, this is where I was sleeping. Not this area at all. This is all Silver's house. I was sleeping in here. So I think I've had a bit of an improvement, I think, you know, just a slight improvement if I was to show you again, you know, just for the sake of things. So, you know, keep that bunk bed in mind. You know, the nice little bunk bed, it's still a good design. It's functional. It's aesthetic at the end of the day, which is good. I'm someone with aesthetic. Yeah, exactly. We're moving up in the world. Like, right now, I am the leader of Titans. Like, I don't have the crown for it, but I am a leader, I guess. So, I guess that if ever there is a case for me to make a case of some level of importance, fuck it, might as well abuse it now and get a pretty cushy living. Level 10 Titan, level 100 leader. Hey, look, I'm damn good at leading, what can I say? But, you know, have an area that's a bit more homely. Like, one of the things I really want to do is, like, get on the fact that, you know, I'm a Titan, but also I came from a noble family. That's the sort of shit I'm trying to build with these kind of things. Like, you know, the grandeur elements and that sort of stuff. That's really what I'm trying to build on. So, you know, then also the noble bedroom, you know, 3 beds, that sort of shit. You know, the nice, warm colors to make it all feel cozy and shit. That's the shit I'm trying to do right now. But I do believe, with that, I will probably call stream here, actually. Because, yeah, I think we've had a productive stream. Bunk beds to king size bed. Exactly. We have upgrades, people. Upgrades. But yeah, no, I think we'll probably start ending off the stream for now because I also need to pop for Lou and also want to chat with you with Titans and make sure everything went well for everyone. But, with that being said and done, I do want to thank all of you for coming along today. Truly is great to see all of you. Anyway, I think as well I should probably say good night, stay safe, and, you know, in the event you find yourself contacting other nations, put your best foot forward and say hi to them in an invisible way. I think it's probably the best thing. You know, see you everyone. Bye-bye.